right from in there. Jay, the third perspective. Third perspective podcast. The third perspective.
Seconds they whip. Never spend a dime on the hook, never been bitten by the ball cause I'm shot. Never been slapped cause I'm not having that. Never had to lie about some kid naked cause I get got. Finishing a shot. Never had to wrestle for some skins from my butt. Looking playing like a toy, these boys not the one. Always stays the rest alone. Always tell the girl when you think she's all alone. Always get the girl a real side from the toy. This should be a lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who always take the exit down and take the pussy deeper.
Yes. Yes. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Say what? Go to get your girl. Need security to the side door over here, baby. Go to get your girl.
Going to get your girl.
That's it, Rick.
Yes, indeedy. What? Geraldine. Shouts out to DC, Southeast, Northeast, Maryland, Virginia. You know. This is go-go shit. Real. He's security over there. What?
Hey, can we get the security to the side door, please?
Man. Y'all remember back in the day, man, we used to have the buckets and shit out there? Yeah, that was for y'all time. Y'all don't know about
that. Yeah! 95 big ass! Yeah!
Get up in a minute.
95 Lazy Lane! Yeah!
Woo!
95 Lazy Lane! Yeah!
It's out one day. Yes.
95 Leron! Yeah!
Where y'all call the church?
95 going to church! Yeah!
Break down DC right here, dog. Break down this is right.
95, man!
What? Man,
yeah!
Yo!
This some new shit!
This new shit here.
Come on!
It's up!
What?
Yeah! 95 Trinidad! Yeah!
Hello, Kelly.
95 Bertha! Come on! Yeah! 95 Tweety! Yeah!
Say what?
It's up! Yeah! 95 Big T!
Doing the proof, baby.
Yeah!
Hey, from DC, you don't know. Listen to this.
Yeah!
Bring it up.
95 Big Yeah!
It's gonna start moving. You ain't understand.
95
We're gonna run it so loud with them.
Yeah! 95 Big T! It's up!
Dang, that thing crazy. Hey, one thing about these things here in DC, boy, they crank. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Yeah!
You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Shout out to the first street crew out here, too, y'all.
Woo! Love it. I love it. It is I. You tuned in to the #1 podcast in the DMV. I am your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC Zone, Rad, B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for your internet fools. To the left and right of me, as usual, my podcast partners, Radical Real and OnlyFans J. This is T3P. Now, everybody know I love the black ladies. Happy, healthy, and free for me. All about those tuttons. You know what I'm saying, dog? What it do? And don't forget it. I'm black and I'm proud. Real forgot that one.
You sure Trump supporter?
What it do? Talk to me. Talk to me. How was y'all weekend, dog? Talk to me. Talk to me. How y'all feeling, dog? How's everything been? What's going on with y'all? What's going on, Jay?
Working at the 9 to 5 all weekend, as usual. But
Oh no,
that shit need to change soon. We need to work Monday to Friday and weekends off soon.
God damn. That's how your weekend was, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy, dog.
In the motherfucker kid.
I'm gonna start buying some motherfucking skis and just send them to your house by accident. So you be like, when you come in this week, you be like, hey, I don't know what happened, but some skis came to my house. I'm gonna tell you about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I know how to give Jay. Send him some skis. Can't do that real though.
I'm about to say, you gonna get I understand with you. Gonna
Can't do that real. I can do that with Jay though. He come with a whole story to tell y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Rick?
You know, back to school, so you know, been busy. Not for me, but you know what I'm saying. All y'all customers out there need to ambush the stores, so I feel y'all. You know, y'all gotta get the lunch meat. Y'all gotta do all that for y'all kids. I get y'all. You know what I'm saying. I feel y'all. You know what I'm saying. But you won't wait. Since everybody choose Sunday and Saturday to get that shit done, it's a line. So I'm gonna need you to be patient. And if it's one motherfucker working, and don't give us two. If you order 3 things per person, how fast you think this is gonna go? I gotta go get the shit. I gotta cut the shit. I gotta patty the shit. Then I hand the shit to you. No matter how fast I move, I ain't going nowhere. So I need a little bit of patience out there. That's all.
You know?
I ain't never in my life, since I've been working at that store, worked from the time I got there to the time I left. Non-stop. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I was like, everybody in the world want motherfucking cheese and bologna?
You best believe it, yeah.
With a little sprinkle of roast beef, bloody? Bloody roast beef too. I've been crying about that. I personally need my beef to be at least cooked. But they love that shit bloody. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was one of those days, man. It was the last 2 days, man. I didn't think that many people want that much lunches. And kids don't go back this week. They go back next week.
Yeah, my son going the 8th.
Some kids already went back.
I'm like, what y'all doing?
Fairfax County or whatever.
But yeah,
I think he went back Monday.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know most of the teachers go back this week. My friends that are teachers told me they going back tomorrow. They got set up. And I said, I feel y'all on that. You know,
I know
what I'm saying?
PG go back after Labor Day.
Yeah. But yeah, retailing for me.
Nigga said retailing.
I'm trying. They keep telling me I can't cut. They didn't hit me with the switcheroo. Now people going on vacation. I got clothes. I was like, dude, I ain't trying to be here at 11. The store closed at 10, and you got to clean up. That's an hour cleaning up.
Dang good.
I'm about to say, y'all ain't do me for a loop. I'm like, man, I don't know, man. Hey, I got to change my schedule with my availability up, man.
I don't know. I did the motherfucking community cuts for kids where you get down there and cut kids' heads for free and shit. It was on 95.5 today and shit, radio station. So I was down that joint all day today and shit, cutting kids' heads in the Arc, Southeast Arc. Shouts out to everybody that came down that joint, cut everybody's heads and shit. So we shut down the shop. We went down there, you know what I'm saying, cut some heads down that joint, you know. Shouts out to Craig. Craig Foundation, he sponsored that joint, you know what I'm saying? 95.5 was down that joint. That's what's up, you know what I'm saying? So we shut down and went down that joint for a few hours and shit. The Arc, cut some heads. You know? That's
right, give back to the community.
That's what's up. You know? So we did that. Then I had to come back with 92 heads to cut in the shop. You know what I'm saying, dog?
It is.
And still had to be here live. You know what I'm saying, dog? Live and in color, as you can see. Sponsored by Fresh House Grooming Studios, 3613 St. Barnabas Road. You know what I'm saying, dog? Well, you're fresh. It's the test. You know what I'm saying, dog? That's how my weekend went. And plus, I got to see Jay Fields. You know what I'm saying, dog? The future Hall of Famer on my team, quarterback. You know what I'm saying, dog? I get to do my call like that. You know what I'm saying, dog?
August 29th, you said that. I want y'all to come back. Bookmark this. When that boy busts out, don't want to hit it.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? When he flame out and become another, Achilles Smith or something, I don't want to hear all that, all right?
Flame out?
Yeah.
Nah. This nigga
It's
nasty.
Chicago. Chicago ain't known for his quarterback.
This nigga nasty, Slim. He ain't like that.
Okay.
He ain't like them bums.
Yeah, like I said, y'all mark this date.
Hey, mark this date. Jay Fields.
Yeah, okay.
Chicago Bears. Anybody that know me over the time I've been alive, right? Like it's people right now sitting around looking at TV when they start talking about the Bears and Justin Fields. The first person that come to their mind is Rabbit. You know that? Even if I haven't seen this person in 10, 15, 5 years, I guarantee you right now, the person they thinking of is I. You know that?
No.
When they see Jay Fields, I know Rab, but that's Rab team. You know what I'm saying? That's Dre team right there. I know he's sized. Yes, I am. For everybody out there that's wondering. Yes, indeed. I got me one of those quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying, dog? Real mad. He got one too, but he don't like him. You know what I'm saying, dog? Your quarterback run too. He got a black quarterback ready to go.
Nah.
But he don't like him like that.
Nah.
Wanna know why? My man can toss that thing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know
What?
about
On the run? He looking like motherfucking Rodgers out there? Really?
Really?
And then a little bit of my man. This nigga, I don't know if Jay watched him or not, but that nigga nasty.
Put Jay to sleep, just like he did for me.
Jay Fields?
Yeah,
that's the new name for him
yeah.
too. I said that before anybody did. Remember, don't anybody start saying Jay Fields. They got that shit from me. All right?
Yeah.
Everybody get that? That's Jay Fields. What?
Like I said, your man Fields.
Fuck wrong with y'all? D-Bears. D-Bears. D-Bears from Canada, Australia. We appreciated you a whole lot. Cincinnati to Pennsylvania. For downloading our podcast, getting us to 10,300 down plays. We appreciate it a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? We had a celebration last week for 10 G's. You know what I'm saying? Dog. Anybody missed that podcast? Check that out. We had a celebration for 5 G's. Anybody missed that podcast? Check that out. We had the hottest chip in the world. You know what I'm saying? 2020 chip. Rail died in the corner. So check that check that podcast out.
They want to do that new chip.
You know,
and I got some sauce out there for them.
You can follow us on Instagram too. That same clip is on Instagram too. You know what I'm saying, dog? So follow us on Instagram, Facebook group. You know what I'm saying? Twitter, Twitch. We out there. You know what I'm saying, dog? Especially Twitch. Follow us on Twitch if you got Twitch. You know what I'm saying, dog? You know, Jay? Mm-hmm. Jay, what's going on with them Bears? I mean, them Bulls. Who you like? Cowboys.
The Cowgirls.
And it's not looking good for Zach, boy, at all.
He said he's gonna play when he play.
Your quarterback, that.
Oh, you said Zach.
I said Zach?
Yeah. That's what he feel like it's Zach.
Well, he ain't. Yeah. He got that money. He about to dip on you.
Nah, he went with 5 years.
Nah, his shoulder hurt though.
Nah, he cool.
Okay. You better hope so. Y'all get it, and the doctor went to the bed.
Hey,
they could have.
I need to talk to all the motherfuckers that say, "All right, I don't watch the NFL no more because what they did to Kaepernick, like Real, those type of people, right? It's a lot of those people, you know that, Real, right? That say they don't watch NFL no more.
Yeah, I boycotted
because boycotted
and some of 2008.
the NFL because of Kaepernick.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And then some people to this day still ain't watching NFL because of that shit.
They really are.
Now,
okay. There's also was stale, so people start watching it.
One thing about that was
it's starting to get watered down a little bit.
The whole thing about that was false, though. You know what I'm saying?
What was false about the movement?
If you cut off NFL because whatever the fuck you thought was going on with Kaepernick, right? Yeah. The conspiracy theories that y'all was going on, right?
One conspiracy was fact.
Huh?
It was all fact.
But if we was to go on those and just shut down and say, all right, you know what? I ain't not watching y'all no more because of him, right? Then you don't support all the black people that been banning that bitch after that. So now you just turn a blind eye to all the black motherfuckers after this clown that's in the league busting their ass. So you turn your back on them, you know what I'm saying, for him. Does that make any sense?
No.
You turn it back on the whole NFL. So
you're trying to get them to make the same stuff.
So all the black, let's stay with quarterbacks, matter of fact. You know how many black quarterbacks running around this fucking NFL right now? Okay. And you worry about Kaepernick and shit?
Okay. But the
whole league probably fill up with black quarterbacks on every fucking team. Every one of them. And all y'all motherfuckers, I'm not listening, I'm not watching.
Yeah, we did.
Because we did with Kaepernick.
But
whoa, it's the one problem though. It's black quarterbacks all over the fucking place that you ignoring and not supporting. So y'all double-edged swording yourself with that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
How you figure? They even came out and said the NFL said he was right. He was ahead of the curve about a lot of this, and nobody gave
He
him
was
credit
right
for
about
that.
what?
About all the brutality and all that. And he was trying to make a point.
Everybody thought he wasn't right. What you mean?
Yeah, they didn't think he was
Everybody
right.
knew
They thought
that.
he was horseshitting.
What?
Everybody thought that he was talking out the side of his
So you
neck.
tell me nobody knew it was
And
police
then when he took the
brutality
stand,
until
nobody stayed with
Kaepernick said it. That what you saying?
Yeah, he was out front with it, and it cost him his career to do it. Now, for me, what changed it was when he settled. Once he settled, that means he gave up. So I was like, oh, okay, when you did that, then I looked at you a little bit sideways. I'm like, okay, I get it. So after 2 years, or through 2 years, you was like, you was done with it. I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, 2017, 18, I ain't watch football. Half of it because I was bored. I was bored, though. You know what I'm saying? The product in itself.
I'm just pointing out the double-ass swore dumb shit that was.
How was that
then you turn your back on all the black people that's in the league.
The biggest stage to do it, which was smart.
Man, you can't make nobody believe that he let everybody know that was happening, dog.
Who else did it before?
Are you serious?
Who else got
nobody before that didn't know that?
Who else?
You forget all the bills and all the people was marching before that dumbass shit?
A lot of people didn't know.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's what I mean, man. The real motherfucking leaders is the people y'all need to be paying attention to. The Kaepernicks and all that. Y'all putting y'all on a sword for dumbass niggas like that. Doesn't make any sense. You went on a sword for this dumbass nigga.
No.
You're not gonna watch NFL no more. All the black people running around there that you ignoring and not supporting no more. Because of this jackass nigga.
How many black owners?
Because it's jackass nigga, really?
How many black head coaches?
That's why you stopped though? You ain't stopped because of owner. You stopped because of Kaepernick.
I'm just saying, you talking about why people stop.
But then
it's not making sense.
But then I remember what happened in the middle of all, in the midst of all this. Your boy Trump was like, get them sons of bitches off the field. So then the whole NFL said, oh, fuck you. And then they just did it because of what he just said.
Not just that.
Doesn't matter.
The prisoners, the inmates run the thing.
Nobody cares about none of that. Nobody cares.
Why the fuck you want to play for somebody who
nope.
is doing all that?
Nope. We stand on one point.
Ain't nothing,
Kaepernick,
it all connects.
All the black people that jumped off the lake and was no fucking water in the lake when you jumped down there about some fucking Kaepernick was contradicting themselves from the beginning. When you say I'm not watching NFL no more ever because what you did to Kaepernick, meanwhile 30, 40 motherfucking quarterbacks are going in the NFL the day after that dumbass shit that you ignoring and not supporting. So that's when you gotta look at that. Like that don't make any fucking sense for a dumbass nigga at that. Now, again, you don't like Al Sharpton though, right? But you just had a march for voting rights, did we or not, Jay?
It was yesterday.
Just had a march, right? But who organized that? It wasn't Kaepernick, black dumbass. Let me just take one shot. Al Sharpton. Who got to keep doing? Why he got to keep doing it, real? If he the one that, if it's so many black people supposed to be ruling shit, he need to be stepping aside. Why ain't nobody doing it but him then? I'm lost. Jesse Jackson can't do it no more. Shouts out Jesse Jackson right now. Him and his wife fighting COVID and shit. You can't. These two can't do it. But where's these people you like, real? Like Kaepernick. Why he didn't set up this march?
He got silent.
What is going on? But y'all fall out and die for this fools. But the real people that's putting their life on the line, you ignore or call them names. Fuck them. But Kaepernick, I'm a falling sword for you. You don't heard shit from this nigga since. He been trying to get in the league since. That's why he been quiet as fuck. And then once he realized he's never in his life to get back in, then he gonna jump out and probably say some dumb shit. But why he didn't organize this march like Al Sharpton did? Didn't do that. What about last year? He didn't organize shit. He haven't been on IG talking about shit that's happening. He's a loser. He's another loser that everybody fucking was blindly supporting. I'm letting y'all get a chance to come back and say, nah, you know what? I was wrong about that. I was a little too much about him thinking he was a fucking leader when he really ain't. He just had a good symbol at the time. Cool. He wasn't no fucking leader.
Yeah, you're right. He didn't say he never was.
Are you serious?
He never was.
Why y'all follow him then?
Because he made.
Why y'all fell on the sword?
Why
you fell on the sword for him then?
Because they followed.
You're not making any sense. I mean, you followed him. You followed.
That's the statement he made.
Any black person that made that statement and said, "I'm not watching NFL no more," turn your back on all the black people that came after him. Period. There's no way you can deny that. That's just facts. So you double-ass swore the shit you was doing. You know, Kaepernick is a loser. Losing ass nigga. They ain't do shit for us before or after. He kneeled the fuck down. Haven't even heard of him after.
Heard a lot of them.
Where?
All he says is, "Oh yeah."
All he said is right. Nothing.
That's it. But you want him to be what he ain't.
He nothing.
He never claimed to be a leader. You claiming him to be a leader.
I didn't do shit. I didn't follow him.
You mad because he got.
You followed him. You followed.
You mad because he ain't had to.
You gonna tell me a leader? He's not a leader, but you followed him.
How you mean?
You said you stopped watching NFL.
I agree with his statement he made.
So you followed him.
No, I agree with his statement.
Well, you didn't know it was police brutality before he said that?
Yeah, no,
all right, so what are we rapping about? What you talking about? Stop.
It wasn't just that. If you knew what he was complaining about, you understand.
Oh my God.
It wasn't just police brutality.
What the fuck was
he
it?
highlighted that.
Whatever it was, he don't talk about it no more, so it was irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
It was about the national anthem and what it stands for. And
throw that in there too.
Throw all that in there.
It was the national anthem, what it stands for freedom, equal, blah, blah, blah. The words that was in there anyway.
Yeah, rap didn't even know the real national anthem.
Hey,
huh?
You didn't even know the whole real national anthem.
What do you mean?
It excludes you from it.
But
it's okay though.
But it's
jumping out there like that though.
What?
You stand for it though. Put your hand over your heart and all that good shit.
I don't know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, okay.
I never did that.
Yeah.
Oh, I did a couple times. Yeah.
Okay.
But I wasn't the one to be standing up all the time doing that dumb shit. But it wasn't that serious to me. That's not serious. That's not serious. What serious is turn your black on all the black people in the NFL. After some jackass.
But then when you look at it in a whole view, the national anthem, what it stands for, what it means, what words, blah blah blah. Then the police brutality is happening in America before and after that. Then you look at the other factors that blue lives only matter when they're shooting black people. And that's that's the shit that they be screaming is that blue lives matter. But it only matters when they shooting black people.
Blue lives matter. Ain't that some shit?
But when
it's funny
when it comes for them to like withhold the real threat, like capital insurrections, it doesn't matter after that.
It's funny how the white culture can come up with these little things. You know what I'm saying? Like you just said. And then they even came up with the reverse racism, dumb shit. With whatever the fuck that is, reverse racism. White people use that shit. It's like they always come with these little things to counteract what we doing and shit. But the reverse racism was funny, right? Because I'm watching. I don't know if y'all watch All in the Family, right? With Archie Bunker.
Yeah,
I need y'all to watch that too, yeah. When y'all can't, just start watching that sitcom a little bit. And I'm gonna tell you some real shit, right? That's one of the realest shows besides Good Times that you'll ever see on TV. Yeah? I mean, it's literally authentically real. You got a white bigot ass nigga, right? I need y'all to watch this joint too. He's a bigot racist, just like a Trump, right? Just imagine Trump, right? And he has a daughter and a wife. And the wife is real middle in the road. All this stuff is just, she ain't with anything angry and, you know what I'm saying, argumentative. She's not with none of that shit. She real nice and flowery type of lady, right? He got a daughter, and her husband is a real fiery liberal ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? That everything is just, he be on his ass on that shit. Like let's say if Trump was living with motherfucking Rachel Maddow. Just imagine that. You know who Rachel Maddow is? You know who Rachel Maddow is? Or MSNBC, the lady with short cut hair. Imagine Trump living with her. That's how that shit is. Those two. Just going at it. You gotta watch this show though. But it was one scene on the joint the other day, right? Where Archie Bunker, son-in-law, was moving to Minnesota, right? And in a scene, all right, I need y'all to pay attention to this, right? All right, in this scene right here, right? The job he was moving to Minnesota for, it was a black man competing with him in this job. Now, this is 70s, right? Now, not only Archie Bunker was bigot, everybody was racist. You know what I'm saying? So he competing with the black man for the job. So he gets to Minnesota, right? Right. Get in the office and shit. The black man come in the joint. So he don't know the black man is competing for his joint. You feel me? Black man sit down and shit. So, you know, black people, you get to talking like, man, what you in for? You about to do? You know what I'm saying? So he was like, I'm here in Minnesota. I'm about to come to Minnesota to take this job and shit. So man was like, nah, that's the joint I'm here for, right? So once they go in for the interviews, right? The main man in the joint, the white dude in there, stopped both of them and said, I'm gonna call the other dude because I can't make a decision, right? I'm gonna call the dude over top of me. So he calls him on the phone in front of them and says, hey, I got them two here. I'm gonna need you to make the call, right? Between these two, right? So he told him which one, right? So main man was, look, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all what's happening here. He's the black man, y'all even. So we got to give it to the black man because black people, you know what I'm saying? We got to give it to the black man just for that reason, right? Because in the 70s, it make him look better if he was to give it to the black man. Put it like that. Have a black man working for him, right? So they were so even in everything that it was just better for them to go black. Basically like that, right? So he told the white dude, simple like Archie Bunker son-in-law. He told him straight up, look, I gave it to him because he's black, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to do it. He's black, y'all even. So we had to do it like route, right? So dude just get up. Dude, he was like, oh, you mad? He was like, look, I understand you had to do that. You know what I'm saying? I understand how the racism is out here. I know you had to do that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? So dude was like, look, man, look, sit down for a minute. This is a white dude talking to a white dude, right? He said, look, all these years, man, us as the white culture has been suppressing the black culture all these years and made it uneven, right? This is him talking to the white dude. I mean, Archie Bunker, nephew. I mean, not nephew, son-in-law. And he said all these years now it's so unbalanced that even when we keep giving them the jobs, it won't balance it, right? So he was like, so it's up to us as the people that's running these companies to give them more jobs. So you might think it's unfair, but they've been suppressed so long. This is a white man, dog. I think y'all be watching this shit, dog. He said, y'all, they've been suppressed so long that it doesn't matter how many more we just keep giving them, we'll never make it even. So it's just how the life we live in right now. That's what he told him. He said, no matter what we do, we got to keep giving them jobs because we've been suppressing them so long that it's just that much uneven. That we just got to make sure that we employing black people. He told him just like that. You know? He got out, he was still mad and shit. But when you sit back and look at that, that was in the 70s, yeah, in a sitcom. You know what I'm saying?
That was like in the height of everything.
In the middle, yeah. And when you look back at these sitcoms, boy, I swear to God, I need y'all to watch sitcoms in the 80s and 70s, dog. I swear to God. Because they the rawest joints. If you go to the Jefferson joints, when they broke into his motherfucking laundromat and throwing the joints in there in the ride, I don't know if y'all seen the episode.
Yeah, I seen that one.
Shit like that be real, Slim. You know what I'm saying? And they playing out how it was. And it's just, I don't know, man. The Archie Bunker joint is like the realest shit, dog. If you don't watch Good Times Ever, then Archie Bunker is real. The realest thing is on TV, dog. I swear to God. This shit just be real. He had a motherfucking joint in there where niggas broke in the joint. This was Lionel, Sanford's son, right? He broke into the joint. And he had a fake ass dog. Archie Bunker had a fake dog in his house for burglars. Them niggas get in that joint and take the dog and hide. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, that shit ain't gonna work. They take the joint, hide the joint, right? This nigga Archie Bunker come home, he don't hear the dog barking. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, it was a fake dog, like, you know what I'm saying? And so he go walk around the house, and them niggas was in the joint. They come down the joint. Main man was like, damn, we are actually in a real bigot house. He called this nigga a bigot. You know what I'm saying? He's like, we in a real bigot house. It was like we in this man in a bigot house right now. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know this is the house we was in. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? So he set them niggas down, took all the shit out the joint, right? Had a big ass bag of shit, right? When they about to leave and shit, man sat beside Archie Bunker was like, look, we about to put all this shit back down, you know what I'm saying? And leave this house and leave all y'all untouched. Like that, right? Because even though we black, you know what I'm saying, we're not mean. You know what I'm saying? What saved him was his wife again. She real nice, dog. She was getting a nigga tea and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? She one of those people. in the middle of robbing you. You know what I'm saying? So it's made it hard for the black motherfuckers to be like, let's rob this mother. You know what I'm saying? They put the shit down. It was like, look, we're gonna leave all this stuff here, man. They have a nice day. And told the lady, she was singing a song to them. He was like, man, keep singing and shit as they was going out the door. It was funny as shit. But when you watch those joints, young, they do raw shit, young. It's just like you be looking at this shit like, damn, y'all, they had that shit on TV, son. You know what I'm saying? It's raw, like Archie Bunker and Good Times and shit. That shit be raw as shit, young. You know what I'm saying? Raw, real life activity on that joint. So if you watch shit today, they don't have that. You know what I'm saying?
Nope. And I
It's
think
missing.
I said that a couple podcasts ago that they don't have shows like that. Then Cosby's. You got to throw in the what's that? The perfect world. What's that? The perfect world.
Different world.
The different world.
Yeah, but Rab don't like to watch that. Rab like to watch black bitches saying, "Fuck that hoe. We're gonna stab that bitch." Reality TV.
Yes, indeed.
Not just him, the whole culture like that. So you can't get it. You can't have both ways.
The different worlds and the Family Matters with the family shows.
Oh my
They don't
God.
have none of them jokes no more.
They don't want positivity out there.
This joint is raw and
They
authentic.
want it like it was.
They don't have a father figure in the household.
And a lot of that was the what they call it, the CFC wasn't as hard as they was now than it is back then.
That's nothing.
Yeah, it was all
nigga. They
it was
say
all
nigga
new.
on that joint.
TV wasn't out to like the 50s. Really out where everybody had one in their house. It's like 50, 55, and there was only one. So everybody watching it.
One black and white joke.
There's a couple episodes that Weezy said nigga on that joint. She used to say nigga please on them joints.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yes, he did.
Like you said, the late 60s.
And they didn't beep it or nothing. It was just nigga please.
I mean, Red Fox
Literally,
was
right.
the first one to say nigga on TV.
Red Fox would always say
Yeah,
nigga.
he said it too when he was in the courtroom. I mean,
Nah, him and the one Esther be saying it too.
Yeah, so I mean, when they allowed that,
They had an episode, A Little House of the Prairie, and they had the black boy on there, and he said,
Oh wait, what? It was a black. Wait, man, what? I gotta watch that.
it was one little black boy.
On
Matter of fact, he played on.
Look, huh?
He played on What's Happening.
Little House on the Prairie.
Right.
It was somebody black on there.
It was one little black boy, and he was in school, and they keep showing the footage on Instagram.
What?
I thought Little House on the Prairie was like in the 1700s.
Little House on the Prairie? I don't think there was no black people there, Slim. I don't remember that.
I thought there was.
There was one little.
I remember House on the Prairie a little bit, but black people, no.
All right,
Maybe the Waltons.
No, it was
Oh,
Little House
no.
on the Prairie. It was one
Little
little
House on the
episode.
Prairie.
It was one little episode where
Jeez.
the boy from What's Happening. Not
Dwayne?
Yeah,
It had to be Dwayne.
Mm.
and he was on there, and the teacher asked him,
Oh, they was in
something.
school?
Right.
Oh,
And they
man.
asked him something. I forgot what it was, but he was like, "It's because I'm a nigga." He said, "Why you think you know?" I think he asked him, why you're not equal or something like that. And he said, "Because I'm a nigga."
That's basically the truth.
But I mean, that's how they're going to perceive us on it. Like a lot of the people who own the TV nation, not us.
Matter of fact,
I don't know. You just got like
Shit.
if you watch those shows back then, like Archie Bunker is a real serious show to watch, because it's funny, but it's doing off of real life shit. The liberal in that joint, he always mad about shit.
that made the show work. You had to have the bigot.
He
Yeah,
mad.
the
I'm talking literally just mad going on Archie Bunker about
Then you had the- like you said,
everything.
the wife, she's in between.
Todd
She ain't-
Bridges
Yeah, Todd Bridges.
as Solomon Henry.
Yeah, Todd Bridges. He can't act though. He's some trash.
It's fucked up, though. That's a lot of shit.
Trash. He's one of the worst actors on the different. The white girl can act a little bit till she start getting high as fuck. She's
But I don't like them shows either though, because
Which one?
Why couldn't a black person
Different World?
adopt the kids?
I mean,
I'm talking about Different Strokes. I mean, Arnold was funny, but after a while, I'm like,
that would defeat the purpose of if it was a black person.
For sure.
yeah, but I'm just like, hold up, man. I mean,
because
he came in and saved them. Nobody else could save them. No rich black benefactor saved the boys.
that wouldn't have been funny.
Yeah, how you know? We never know.
We're talking about, that was the
Just
dynamic.
overall plot, and not just that. Webster too.
Again,
Webster, white mother, white father. And
again,
Lil
that was
Webster.
another example of
It was
those
just too
shows
much.
being
Yeah.
provocative because it made the show because he was white.
No,
That what
but
made
that
the
happens
show.
all the time, though.
But that made the show.
I mean,
He
you
was
go
white.
back then, a
He
lot of
didn't
white
get
people
those
adopted
two.
black kids.
That what made the show what it was, but he didn't get black. The things they were doing and saying were different to him. You know what I'm saying? So he adapted though and got used to them as who they were, black people. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta watch that joint because
I watched them.
he accepted who they were and then worked around that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Which that what made the show what
me
it
at
was.
10 watching it compared to me at my age now is totally different. I see the whole overall view of the show.
Yeah, because he
And
white.
some of the underlying shit, I'm like, yeah, that can fly back then. That won't fly now.
Yeah. It's just
I'm like,
it was so
come on,
odd
man.
because
All right.
he was white
It was,
and they was black out the hood.
it was the jump. Solomon, tell me something, sir. Would you like to live to be 100? He said, I'm sure I would. It's not very likely. I guess all of us would like to live at a ripe old age. Would you rather be black and live to be 100 or white to live to be 50? And he said, you know, it was wrong.
Yeah.
Man, that's a good question.
Hold on.
That's a good question right there. If only white people could live to 100 and only black people live to 50, right? Would you want to be white or black?
But they reversed it.
Yikes. Yikes. That's a good question though, dog. That you can pose to some black people out there. This week you can squeeze them out right here.
No. Hey,
I
I was
can
born
squeeze
as what I'm gonna die as.
You can squeeze them out.
No matter when I die of it.
No.
You can't change it.
If you want to be white,
To bleach their skin.
if you could be white, a white person, if they told you, all right, you can live to 100, but you gotta be white. Then, if you black, you only live to 50, and you know this, what would you do? That's a good question. I like
cool
that.
question.
I like
You
that.
can't change. You come out the womb, it's what you is.
I'm saying, if you was white, you get what I'm saying though.
No,
Doesn't
it's not a
matter.
legit question because
Huh?
how you gonna change it?
He asked that man on Little House on Prairie. He asked this man, would you rather be white than black if you can live for 100 years?
Yeah, you're gonna live 100 years as a black person.
So tell me,
50
what would
years
you
as a
do?
white person.
Exactly. He said,
He don't know.
huh?
That guy said he don't know. But
He said,
what
no, I'm a
born as,
nigga.
What I'm gonna die as.
He said, no, I'm a nigga.
There you go.
All right. So that means I'm be 50. I'm accept that.
Nah,
So now,
I keep telling you, man.
I'm
you
asking
said it
you,
wrong.
would you be 50 or 100? Which you would be white. You will only
There's no
be,
plus in it.
you can only be 100 if you white. Would you live your life as a white man?
No,
Huh?
no. Why
That's a
would I do
good
that?
question. I like that. I really, really like that, dog. I want to redo that one day. But I like that question because it gives, all right, if you white, you live 100 years. If you black, you only live 50. But you have the choice to live as either one of these. Now, if it wasn't that choice at all, it's some black people that would want to live white anyway, without that choice. You know what I'm saying? But that's a good question.
Oh, it don't say how you gonna live either. You don't know if you're gonna live bad.
You're white though.
Who the fuck wanna live 100 years if you miss?
You white though.
I don't know about that. You
You
can be
white
sick.
though.
You can be fucked up.
But you white.
Eh? What that get me?
That's by that time, whatever all your benefits you got for being white done took care of you when you're old.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't work like that.
Huh?
Don't work like that. That's what they say. You wanna have good years or you wanna live 50 years of fucked up years. You wanna do that? Fuck that. I ain't with the suffering. Well, I say I get to that age, man, you gotta start cutting shit and ain't no quality of life, man. Let me go.
I mean, you don't know that though.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, Jim. The average motherfucker live 100, you know what I'm saying? All the ones live good is always black. They suffer so much, they don't give a fuck now. Or they ain't from this country. Oh, from like Sweden or something.
And then he says,
Hold on.
Something on.
He said in the back end of that, he said, being a nigga killed my pa. So
Nah, you wrong about that. That racist motherfucker killed your pa. Because he just don't like black people.
That's a good question, though. You know? It's the hurricanes down in New Orleans and shit, man. My niece had to come down. She in college down that joint and shit. They had to come from down there, man. They evacuated that joint.
yeah, they're just skedaddle.
That's crazy, man. You'll think by now you'll be prepared down in New Orleans and shit. You got the president down there, though.
See, the other thing about that, fucked up thing about it, is that 16 years ago, Hurricane Katrina hit that joint hard. And exactly 16 years ago, just as bad as the hurricane just hit that joint right again. Now, I don't know if it's coincidence or what the fuck would that be.
I mean, you can't control one nation. We could trust them. They would send that motherfucker to get whatever's on Florida. They just send that motherfucker to hit the North Carolina's up. They've been sending shit everywhere. So nature is nature, but you gotta expect it. That's like California, you expect earthquakes. You know, you gotta go where you know. Snowstorms in upper northeast.
Speaking of that, remember they had the debates between Trump and Biden, and the question that the moderator was asking, the one that the debate that actually had some sense into it, because the first one was that Trump was a clown and then they were bickering. But the second one, the question was, how would you change the way about man-made weather, and talking about climate control and climate control and the melting of the North and the South Poles?
Yeah, he don't care. Trump didn't care. He didn't care because he is like most people his age.
He was like, "This is a hoax."
Yeah, not just that. It's not their problem.
Global warming
is you gonna be Rad's grandkids is going to have to deal with this shit, not him or the next generation. So that's why motherfuckers don't care. So when you try to think long term, people are like, I don't worry about that. Like Rabbit himself, he said he want to set people up long term. He wanted them to get it out of the mud instead of planning for his grandchildren's future, like people supposed to, you know. If they figure it out when it's their turn, but what if they don't? Or what if they blame us for leaving them fucked up? All them oil spills, all the other shit that they done. Fossil fuels instead of going electric and using a solar power. Come on, man. But I get it. Money trumps everything. That's when you let capitalists rule shit. Why we gonna keep doing that? We gonna do it till ain't no more oil. When ain't no drop of oil on there, you're gonna see 1,000 new ways to use electric energy. But until that day, you gonna have to run it out. But and Biden was just gonna reinstate what Trump took away. So they had the green program, you're gonna bring it back and try and help it out. But it takes not just us, it takes the whole world.
And I think the green program, he shouldn't have. See, Trump was being an asshole. And the green program actually
protocol, man.
The green program actually gave jobs to here. It's like this infrastructure jobs go bring jobs here. Then they had commercials. I've been saying it was like, yeah, I voted for Trump, but this good idea of infrastructure to bring jobs back is a better one than the idea that he had. So
how they going? Amazon said they're gonna bring jobs, and they did. And the motherfuckers still won't get hired. And they don't give a fuck. People won't work. I'm like, just because you bring jobs don't mean they're good living jobs. And I think the pandemic opened a lot of people's eyes up. Like fucking being in this and with the restaurant business and all that.
But see, the pandemic, yeah, you're right. The pandemic also teaching people that who gives a fuck about you and who don't.
Yeah, you got kind of feeling that. Everybody know, but you don't know until the shit hit the fan.
Yeah.
And
until you're back up against the wall.
And with this eviction moratorium lifted, I feel bad.
I was about to get to that too. The Supreme Court overturned the eviction of getting your ass put out. So now your ass gotta get put out. Biden said, okay, we're gonna put the ban in, but the Supreme Court, and I mean your Trump Supreme Court.
That was my fault. I gotta read because I said he ain't do nothing, but he did. He tried to ban the evictions, but it was overturned. So
Yeah, the Supreme Court did that.
What did he do?
The
He's
Trump,
only one man.
this Trump appointed Supreme Court. So everybody that y'all voted for the dude, and the dude put the people in.
I don't understand. That's gonna be fucked up. People start getting put out.
Yep,
You had a long time to figure this out.
I don't understand. Yeah, by now
we
You could have been figured out what you was going to do. So I mean,
we riding up and down the street, we seeing shit all over the sidewalk.
what's gonna happen is a lot of places that are normally black and Hispanic, they're gonna change it because now they're gonna get rid of y'all on your own court. They get y'all the gun, get y'all a little bit of money, and instead of being responsible, a lot of motherfuckers ate shrimp. All that stupid shit. Now I know live your life, COVID, you might die and all that shit. Yeah, it's all good now. But now YOLO coming around 17 months later, you gotta deal with that. I mean, you had to think in the back of your head, damn, what I'm gonna do? Who gonna pay my rent when this shit is over with?
They just didn't give.
What they gonna do? They gonna put it on a payment plan? You thought them $1,000, $1,100 was gonna go away?
And it's been a year, so that shit add up.
I mean, you better do like everybody else on Facebook doing. Say, I got 3,000 friends. If each of my friends send $2, I can catch up on my rent. That been working. I've seen a lot of people doing that. Maybe you lucky. I'm serious. I've seen it. That's somebody coordinated. I know the guy doing it. And he showed a receipt to the everybody that supported. He showed a rent receipt and showed that he used the money for what he said he was. He just said like 20 people doing it. So every time we come up, everybody keep doing it. I'm just saying that's a lot to do for you, but people out there willing to work. But if you just sitting there waiting on them to get evicted, what you want us to do, man? You like Afghanistan troopers. Don't come crying talking about America just left you. Y'all had 20 years to get some real killers over there. Like, look, Taliban will come back. But instead, I think America trained the new Taliban. They said we're gonna work for the Afghan army. The whole time they were just Taliban. Yeah, we're gonna get trained. And y'all gonna leave all these weapons for us. Because you know, every time America leave a war, they always leave the weapons there. It's more expensive to ship that shit back than just to leave it.
they try to blow them up though.
Yeah, man. I ain't never noticed that. I read that in the book a while ago when I was in school. I was like, damn, so we just leave all our weapons there? He's like, yeah, they don't want to pay these shipping back over there. I said, y'all some cheap motherfuckers. So y'all gonna leave these people who we've been policing this time with all these weapons.
And they're gonna use it right against your ass.
Again, that was another thing that was just a flawed plan from the beginning. Like you can't win just by going over it. They still live there. They're gonna be living there forever. Like you don't have time for that.
But see the problem.
Right now they blowing themselves up again.
They
like you can't stop none of that. You gotta let them do them.
That's
for
what
real.
I'm saying. You gotta leave them.
They want to blow themselves up. That's their dumbass. Like we gonna keep watching the news every other week. Somebody blowing themselves up over there. Like y'all ain't got no sense over that motherfucker.
It's y'all homeland and all that. Y'all feel that way.
And I understand that the troops and the government trying to show them the right path and the right way to do things. But them people is going to do what the fuck they want to do. Leave that shit alone. Bring our asses back and let them do that.
And all that, I'm gonna give revenge for the people that died. I'm like, come on, Biden ain't gonna do that, man. What can you do unless you go re-evacuate? I mean, retake over it again. Man, even then, you ain't gonna find out who did it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, fuck that.
It's just flawed playing from the beginning. Something is flawed like that. It's just no win in the end. You can't win on that. Like motherfuckers having kids that they training every day. They putting the shit in their head every day that you ain't know nothing about, and it's them grooming the motherfuckers for the next generation.
A religious fanatic.
Let them know, hey, you gotta do this. You have to do that.
Those are the ones and those kids right now is the ones that's doing it.
Yeah, basically.
They grown. Like
it's Bin Laden's sons in their generation.
Is
out there. They the army now.
Yeah,
and then
Bin Laden got like 40 kids.
And then the thing about the army is it's underground. It's just like you don't know who's who. The U.S. Army can be standing beside a nigga they've been working with all this time. That nigga turn around and shoot their ass. Just like that. It's just that simple out there. We don't know who's who. Their mental state is different out there where it's about religion more, where they can just switch on your ass, just like click, snap a finger. Next thing you do, no, you did.
Yeah, they get the Allah Appa, and then next thing you know, boom.
Yeah.
You can be a soldier over that joint working with this nigga for about 6 months. And all of a sudden, you just turn and try to kill you, motherfucker. Out of the blue.
Yeah, they be underground, they be in the mountains,
Hell
they be
yeah.
everywhere.
I'm a believer, but ain't no provision on this world gonna tell me strap a bomb on myself, walk in the middle of it, scream some religious words, and blow my motherfucking self up. And you gonna tell me that that's religious?
And they gonna start doing that more now.
Yeah,
Because
I'm
we ain't
like,
over
come
it.
on.
You ain't over there.
Then you look at them like,
They gonna be, you know,
damn,
seeing that
whoever's
shit
in
every
that
day.
motherfucking Quran or whatever they read, they can influence a person that much to send his own child out there. Girl, boy, don't matter, youngin' or whatever.
Nah, you
to
gotta
blow up the
remember.
bus.
You gotta remember the words are manipulated though. Just like when they manipulated the words for the KKK. They wasn't Christians for real. You know what I'm saying? They was just using Christianity to do the shit they was doing. Will make you think same thing motherfuckers doing with the with the Quran. They're using that and putting their own spin on it, interpretation of the words, and people follow that. You know what I'm saying? It's not what's being said. The
It's
same
not for
thing.
real. It's like they trying to say that, you know, Allah is gonna give you paradise if you strap a bomb to yourself and blow motherfuckers up. Like, no.
Been shot me in the head. I looked at the nigga like, me? Walk in there and willingly blow myself up. Or have you put a detonator on me and then you blow me up when I get deep enough to kill a lot of people. We're gonna do that.
It's a tough war. That's a tough war. That Afghanistan and Iraq war was like the matter of fact, it was the toughest war America ever had.
Yeah.
But
All
that
that.
But you gotta remember, they was over there since shit, the 80s, 70s. They had Desert Storm over there. That was
Before that between them themselves was a long time. That shit like 5,000 years old. Shiites and the other one. Reason why they don't like them, they can't even tell.
another thing, we trying to work with
The
Taliban,
Israels,
but most of them are
Israelites and shit.
Iraq. Most of them are Taliban. Most of them are motherfucking ISIS and all that shit.
Yeah.
It's like you just don't know over there. They know who's who, but us as coming over in another country, we don't know who's who at all. We got no clue.
Like I
Only
said,
thing you get is a warrant, a warning poster saying, "Get this guy, get this guy, get this guy,"
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Talking about
and the missions, and then that's it.
But shouts out to the motherfucking soldiers that was over there
no.
and
They
got the
running
fuck
that
up out there
motherfucker.
and got those people out there in their carrier.
I'd rather have that war on Call of Duty.
And nigga made that call on his own. Whoever did that shit, he put those 1,000 people on that plane when he know damn well he only supposed to have 200-300. And he just put them on his own.
I guess
Shouts out to that
he
nigga.
probably went to the safest border because he didn't go too far. I wouldn't have tried to
He got
go
the
too
fuck
far.
out of there for sure.
Man, I got the fuck.
That's it.
He said
Yeah.
motherfucker was hanging on the
They could have
motherfucking
been. They
landing
could have
gear.
died, man. You got too much weight on it.
Yeah, I'm about to say he probably got him.
But
across
either
the
that
board.
or staying there, die. It's like you gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Take a chance with this shit. At least get a little bit of weight, and then try to motherfucker. You
We
know,
landed. I'm like, yo, we're gonna do a landing.
Oh my God,
too
that'd
much
be
of
terrible.
y'all on there.
that land would be terrible. Yeah.
We at the Air Force Base, so y'all make arrangements from there. But yeah,
That'd be a terrible landing for sure.
I feel bad for the woman over there. I know how the Taliban go.
That's what I mean. That's my point. It's like once we leave, everybody just go chaos again.
It's gonna be normal for
And-
them.
And I think this is when the people, the citizens of Afghanistan will realize why we there. You know what I'm saying? Like why we were there. We ain't going back ever again. They can forget that. It's like we were there because look at you. Look at shit being blown up. You can't live a normal life. You can't go to the grocery store. Shit blowing up around you. And we gone. You know what I'm saying? It's like now you're gonna see why.
Now you're gonna be living fucking paranoid. For the
It's
rest
gonna
of
be a
your
big
life.
difference. Put it like they're gonna cover the women back up. I don't even know they're gonna get to do the
Taliban. They know what
they ain't gonna get to do the government no more, I don't think.
in their country.
Nah.
They know.
Oh, they
know
can get the
who-
government too with Taliban.
Because they tried to do the government thing.
They got girls in there since we've been in there.
Yeah, that's why I think the president was a chick. That's why he left or she left.
So all that's gonna change, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I think that's why they revolted. But they know who with them and who not. They know who was made to be the moles to go learn American ways.
That's my point.
So they already knew. So yeah, they're attacking the people that still hold on to what America tried to bring in there.
And remember, some of those motherfucking soldiers that came with us as American soldiers was only there to get the information. So they was faking too. You know what I'm saying? They was undercover job.
Not just that, they was translating for me. You did any of that shit. They was hunting you down.
They was learning American training techniques. Like They don't know none of this shit. So by them coming and faking like, okay, we want to be the ones to be the army now. They get to learn that shit. Then they can be like, fuck you, or turn around and shoot their ass. One of those.
Oh,
Yep,
that's it.
and they use it right against you.
Yeah.
Because that
How
happens.
did then you think about that double-edged sword? What would you do as the army? It's like
But
once you train this motherfucker, it's like he gonna use that to get you and be the army against you now. Like that's tough.
But you
man.
know, it's bad enough that we got that going on.
Fuck that. We
Here.
split the tree and all.
I think you eliminate the
'Cause
training,
you know
the training shit.
Because you know you got that going on over here too. You know, when you see saying army people be having mass shootings in the bases, and shit, they use what they got and they use it against you.
That's what the cop said. He said the fact that a lot of black people run away from the law enforcement and the military is not good because they going over there getting trained. They coming back here with training. Well, you don't know. Black people get it in the street.
But then they get trained. They get trained to shoot your ass too,
Yeah.
like a damn rabid dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where they get it from. They don't have military and all that. I mean, it's all good. I just couldn't take a motherfucker yelling at me, telling me what to do. I refuse to go to the front of the line while your ass sitting in the back. We all gonna go to the front of the line, or everybody ain't going to the front of the line.
Now,
That's
while
my
we
whole
on-
issue with the military.
While we on that subject, what y'all think about the shooting that happened on Florida Avenue, New York Avenue? Y'all saw the footage, right?
I know I heard about the one in Orlando. Everybody fake protesting. I'm like,
Oh, the little 8-year-old boy.
yeah, everybody like Orlando wasn't bad. I was like, nigga, until they took Glenn Arden down, that shit was horrible. My man got killed a long time ago over there. I was like, shit. Before they redid the jump by the stadium, that jump was horrible. Now the apartments was horrible. I'm like, everybody's freaking like Orlando went bad. Kentland's still that way. It's certain avenues you just don't go the fuck down because it's Moot City. So I'm like, where did they get this? Orlando was not violent. I was like, okay.
It is
Not compared to a Northeast where Rabbit grew up at. Yeah, but it's right there next to it. Don't call that shit Kentland Zoo for shit.
Oh yeah,
in
Kentland.
Palm Park, yeah.
Yeah.
God, remember Palm
I
Park.
mean, in some parts that part of Maryland for sure was close to DC for sure.
That's Atlanta shit. I was like, all the other shit, y'all tripping.
Some niggas
Big
go harder than
3-0
DC
and
niggas
shit.
for real.
Shit, they had to turn them.
Big 3-0.
And some niggas in Maryland
But
DC
they, I mean,
go
I
harder,
just-
way harder than DC niggas.
Yeah, I was like,
Crazy as fuck.
It was like, well, Orlando was not known for this. I was like, what?
Huh?
What you mean, laying down village? Come on, man, stop that shit, man. Hey, man, I
Y'all
was
bullshit.
just listening to people posting and like, I was looking at them like, okay, I remember the motherfucking night.
I
As
remember.
Rabbit said, in the early '90s, that shit was rough around there.
Man,
Yeah.
back in the day, the coke game was rough over there, motherfucker.
Oh,
Shit,
yeah.
you tell. I was like,
25-hour store up that motherfucker.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
You know about that, dog. You know about that, dog.
Yeah.
You don't know about that IGL over there, too. You don't know about none of that, dog. Come on, man.
I remember when they first built that joint, opened that joint up. I was around it then. When they first opened that.
I used to live around
Yeah,
there
my
years
godmother
ago.
there, too.
Years ago, it was Kentland
That joint, it was a pool down there beside that joint where you walk down the little hill.
every night.
That's why that pool's where I got my
Motherfuckers get
finger
ran
bit.
over.
Oh, yeah.
Bitch,
I
let
know
my
Jay know
finger
about
back.
that Stratford Woods.
Oh, I know all
Yeah,
that.
Stratford Woods is off the chain.
Shot was-
I'm just saying. I heard people say that shit. I was like, yeah, I
I
try.
remember when with Stratford Woods one time. My man was coming to the school. He used to wear polo shirts all the time, right? So, but he wasn't selling coconut. So we was like, nigga, where you keep getting all these shirts? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is going on? He used to have a fresh polo. You know, polo was the shit at the time.
I'm about to say.
Polo in the car.
He used to have a fresh polo joint on every day. You should be like, nigga. He's like, man, these dudes, they do around the apartment around there be giving it. Like, who are you talking about? Well, I'm gonna take you around with it. So all of us went around that joint one day, right? We go on the joint. We found these two faggots in this joint, yeah?
Dang.
And they started telling us, oh, come on to the closet. Start showing us all their clothes and shit. We was laughing like shit in that joint, though. We was laughing at this nigga like, nigga, this week get your shit.
Second hand.
It was funny as shit, though. Nah, the motherfucker was trying, nigga. If we was some motherfucking pussy ass niggas, they would try to fuck us or something, Slim. Nah, really. We was in that joint carrying them niggas. Like, nigga, get the fuck out. Talking that shit out the closet and shit. We wasn't with that, you know what I'm saying? We just wasn't feeling. We ain't get the feel of them trying, because we knew we'd beat the shit out of me. We wasn't even thinking about none of that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything was just funny to us. Like, this some wild, you getting it from these niggas, Slim? We was taking all that shit out the closet and shit. You know? Like, they was like, get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sound like some girls and shit. Get out, get out. First they was out there showing us all their shirts. See, we got these new polos. Putting out the cars and shit. They both was gay. You know what I'm saying? Acting real feminine. We looking at this nigga like nigga.
They ain't had no tags on them jokes.
Oh, the tags on them joints?
Oh,
all them joints was fresh.
Yeah.
Oh.
We was just fun. It was laughing because they was gay. We wasn't expecting to see all that. It was two gay niggas, and they was giving him the shirts.
Yeah.
And we was just laughing at that, like nigga.
Like,
and we was going in the closet. They was showing. We was just tossing them joints
like,
to each other, throwing them joints.
Like, what did? My next question is,
they're like, no, don't do my shirts.
Like, if I was y'all, my next question is, what did you do to
that's
get those
why
shirts?
we started laughing. And we started throwing each other shirts, trying to run out the joint with them joints. We was in that joint tripping. They was like, get out, get out. We were like, this nigga shouldn't have brought us in here. Nigga was in that cloud like shit going. That nigga was like, nigga, y'all fucking enjoying fucking my shit up. Like, nigga, how you was getting these shirts, motherfucker? Fuck you talking about? Two fruity booties in here. And you coming out with shirts.
They brushed the shoulder. There you go. That's a photo for you.
Fresh shirts, too. You should have told us. We in this joint fucking everything up, yeah?
Lesson of the day, people don't never tell your source.
It was straight funny to us. Like, this is some wild shit. We just started throwing shit, Slim. Like, nigga, I know y'all ain't about to try to think y'all about to fuck us as kids, nigga. You know what I'm saying? we the wrong kids to be doing that wild shit. What's wrong with you? We're lock your ass in the closet. We about to take all this shit out anyway. Fuck you. We was tossing the shirts to each other and did like this. Hey, if you ran that way, they like, get out. We was tossing them. Hey, you go. The niggas go out the door. We got on some shirts though. We was out that joint. Someone said we couldn't fit all them joints with shit. We got some joints. And we was like, nigga, that's why them joints all big on your dumb ass, young. That shit was funny as shit. That was in Stratford Woods, like shit. Funny as shit. We never expected to be faggots in there. Gay dudes, I mean. Like that was unexpected like shit.
Why?
Because we was thinking somebody was just giving them shirts. There was some girls in here or something. It was just a bunch of shirts. They was just handing them shirts. You know what I'm saying? We're not expecting to get in. It's two dudes sitting in here. it just threw us off. I don't know why, yeah. We was just in that joint laughing like shit, just clowning in that joint. You know, like
I should get my brother second hands.
we ain't expected it would be like that.
Jumpsuit, my Adidas jump.
Oh shit, Sergio. He said Sergio Keating.
Yeah, he said second hand though.
Yeah, it was second hand. But he only wore like twice, and it got like a smoke stain on it. Or after
shit.
that, he was one of them niggas. So once that jump, any pair of shoes that got scuff on him, he done.
Yeah, I know. I ain't really do that too much. So my Uncle Mac though, before he got locked up, he just had every fucking pair of Jordan you could think of.
Yeah.
This was in the 80s. He had all the Jordans, all the he would wear joints one time literally, and don't wear them no more. He had one room full with shoes. You open the door, the shoes was the wall in there. You had to look over top of shoes. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had no furniture or nothing in there. Nope. It was just shoes in the rooms. Yeah. I think it was like that. That was my nigga. That was one of the. Yeah, I don't want to put him out there like that. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? But he had all the shoes you could think of, Slim. I mean, it was just crazy. And that one got me on shoes and fucking with him. Shoes and my shit fucking with him. He just had every Jordan you could think of. Anything that came out, he had them joints fresh. He went one time. Back then, with Jordan was so much the shit at the time. It was just crazy. Especially the first Jordans they came out with, then the dunk contest Jordans. They was so like that at the time, yeah. Jeez, the black joints. Oh man, everyone that came out was just so like that, yeah. At the time, you know what I'm saying?
It was what Jordans, Converse, and Adidas. That's all you had for shoes. Wow.
Jordans was the shit, yeah.
And then the females used to just wear Reebok. Them,
oh yeah, I didn't know too many niggas wore.
Those classic joints, those all white classic joints.
Oh, the black ones.
Oh my god, the black one's terrible. Okay, both of them terrible, but the black one's worse. You might well be security guard fucking with a black classic Reeboks and shit.
I don't know what Jay was talking about. Jay wore LA Gears.
Nah, I ain't wear them shit.
You wore some LA Gears?
Stop spelling.
With light on LA Gears?
I know Jay had them Jones. They was the shit.
They had light.
I don't know nothing about them.
Hey, Jay, you had them Jones with the light in the
I don't
back.
know nothing about that.
Yeah, you know, you had them LA Gears.
I didn't know they had lights on LA Gears though.
Get it?
They did. I had them Jones. I had a motherfucking Patrick Ewing shoe. I had the Kim Olaji ones, the Spalding jump. My mother didn't know no better though. She tried her hardest, but that foot like an outlet. Man, they had nothing good in there. The only Jones I wanted, I never got was them Air Max 95, though. She did not give me no motherfucker.
Air Max 95, that was nice though.
Yeah, that was my shit.
I just caught my son about 3 pair of Jordans last week.
What's up?
Because I was younger, like in high school and shit, it was a joint called East Bay. Y'all never heard that?
Yeah, that's my shit. Everybody,
Yeah.
my brother loved that motherfucker.
Nigga,
You said had to go to
I used
school
to
with the
get
magazine.
all
Yeah,
my
everybody
fuck-
loved saying we looking at it.
Hell yeah, come
Like,
like, yeah, you been at lunch table in the cafeteria with the East Bay
I'm
book.
trying to get this.
Fuck, nigga, at the time they used to have the shit. You know what I'm saying? And I thought about it. I was like, damn, what happened to East Bay? You know what I'm saying? That shit is going on. So I was gonna look and see how I get the books coming to my house, right?
Yeah.
If it still exists.
No.
So I hit the joint. That joint got a website, it's still alive. I was like, damn, East Bay still out there. Nigga, I go on that joint, man. It's endless shoes on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
Forgot.
endless, dog.
Yeah, it's better than.
It's way before.
It's better than the.
It's past before.
What's that? StockX.
East Bay. Yeah.
StockX. They like the DC jumps I've been looking for a while.
Yeah.
I go looking for them jumps. The New Balance, the DC New Balances.
I know what you're talking about.
So I go on the jump. They talking about they want $400 for them jumps. I'm saying, fuck, man.
New Balances.
I be telling Red when he was telling me Jordans cost more than everybody. No, it's a lot of shoes cost way more than Jordans.
I know
Jordans
you
don't even-
fully
Jordans normal.
400 for the motherfucking
But
New Balances.
see, this is the same website that's buying up all the PS5s.
Yo, they flipping it then. They quadrupling them.
Yeezy's about $500-$600.
Yeah.
You like
Dumb
buying that
motherfucker
shit?
buying them too.
But it's just like rich people buy those joints. Rich black people too, for sure. You know
What
what
the hell,
I'm
for real, had ice creams. I remember Jay had a pair of them.
I had that pair.
I
What's
know
those?
you did. See, I'm doing like 300.
What's those?
Those was like
He said, "What
those
the
was
fuck?"
like
Ice cream.
It was a shoe.
they was the shoe. They was like
Nah,
Air Force Ones or something. They
Yeah,
was like
you gotta look them up, dog.
they was
Look at them
infused.
for real,
They was like big, pretty much infused Air Force Ones.
Infused?
They had like these little funky designs on them. And
Oh
shit.
my
That
god.
wasn't worth the price though. But niggas was buying. Hell, niggas bought
Oh
P.
my
Miller shoes.
God.
Those was trash.
I kept it simple though. Back, I just always wore New Balance and Nikes, right? Basically, the 996s and shit, gray joints. You know what I'm saying? With motherfucking jeans t-shirt. You know, jean t-shirt hat. That's how it always been. You know what I'm saying? Now, all the niggas be getting caught up in all this buying these fancy shits and shit. I never been me. You know what I'm saying? My shoes gotta be flossy though. But other than that, they gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Not no dress up shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't do. I don't know. Niggas will spend $1,000 on some dressy up shoes and boot type
Yeah,
shit and classical bullshit,
Yeah, you had all that.
suits and
Yeah.
pants and all that shit. I'm not never into that shit. And I'm in my 40s, yeah. By this time, you should be wearing all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I would feel uncomfortable with some fucking slacks on, my nigga.
Why?
I feel like I'm naked outside or
You
something.
put that-
I just feel with some tight ass slacks on and shit.
Now you put that pair of Dockers on.
No, I can't do no. We're not doing none of that.
Why not? Though?
Can't do it, Slam. I need my shit relaxed, jeans, hustler style. You know what I'm saying?
Man, stop playing,
When
bro.
hustlers were,
Let's see.
I'm gonna tell y'all where the whole thing of baggy pants even come from. Hustlers, you know what I'm saying? Sliding off your pants for a reason because you need room, nigga, to do shit. Run, get the fuck out of Dodge, hide shit. When you got tight shit on, you can't do none of the shit I just named. You know what I'm saying?
Little youngins with those skinny jeans on.
You can't hide shit. You see the lump in the back of the pants. What the fuck is that, my nigga? Stand over here. You know what I'm saying? Put your hand on the wall.
I don't get why they make them so tight that they can't go in your ass. No homo. But them Jones only go waist deep.
No, that wasn't our point at the time when my pants were sliding down off our ass. You know what I'm saying? Our pants was just big. We wore our pants baggy, right? So therefore our pants will fall down. We don't have no belt. It wasn't no goal to purposely push our pants down. You know what I'm saying? Our pants were just baggy at the time. We wore baggy pants. We wasn't wearing tight shit ever. You know what I'm saying?
Let me give you an example. Like, you know, at the time weed was illegal. And
Illegal.
yeah, it was illegal. Like you couldn't have that shit.
Still illegal.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Well, depending on what size you got.
Depending on where you at, who you are.
Right. So, you know, pants baggy. I got everything in my nuts. So we walking. At the time I was living on U Street. These motherfuckers that we was walking with did some funny shit and yelled out, "Fuck the police."
Coming straight from the underground.
The police rolled past, window down. Fuck the police. Then we got to stop. Got to turn around, run. These motherfuckers chased our ass to the T.
Yeah,
And we lived like 2 blocks away from the police station. I was like, why the fuck would y'all do that? And I had the shit where I had the shit with. So
you got it, not them.
yeah, you know, it was me, my man, he had something worse than me. I just had he had some, you know, some other shit.
Oh yeah,
Some other shit.
Yeah, he had some other shit. He had some high grade, you know.
We ain't talking about that Cozina, is
Yep.
it? Oh, that mercy.
So he mad,
Coke
I'm
doesn't-
mad. I'm like, man, why the fuck y'all do that? And our pants is back. So the way my man was running, he tripped up a mother. He rolled down the hill. He hit the gate.
Oh Lord.
I was like, oh shit.
You all right? I'm gonna keep running though. Hey, I'll be back to check up on you.
I leaped over his ass.
That's fucked up.
And said bye. So
Only way I leave a
What?
motherfucker, like, there's a lot of times we running from shit and you'll be like, man, come on, dog, get the fuck, come on, hurry up. You know what I'm saying? Only time I won't be like, nigga, hurry up, come on, we will go back and make sure you get you. If you doing some bullshit purposely to be, you know what I'm saying, to be unnecessarily, nigga, all right, you stay your ass there, motherfucker. We gone, motherfucker. And then if you just slow as fuck, we'll be like, nigga, just come the fuck on, yo. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a nigga just sitting, nah, I'm about to go try one more thing. Nah, nigga, we about to leave.
Nah, we about to be out.
All right, you do that thing then, motherfucker. We out, motherfucker. Fuck wrong.
And back in the day, when you see a motherfucker just up and run, that was the cue for everybody to up and run too. But don't follow the motherfucker when you run.
There's so many places you can go. Dog.
I know.
Left, right, and middle, and straight. One of these places, the cops is coming.
Yeah, you
But
always
that
be
was
like,
only
nigga,
three
don't run
times.
where I go, nigga. Go that way, nigga, go.
But that
Where
when
the cops coming from?
Niggas always be like, no, nigga, go over there. Nigga, I'm going here.
Nah,
Fuck
the
that.
cops coming right
They
at
don't
me.
be thinking.
Everybody just running. You fuck around running into each other. No, nigga, go over there. Fuck around with you. Gone. You don't want to run all everybody together and shit. You be like, nigga, get away from me. I'm going in the alley over here. You go over there. Bring that heat to me. You slow. You know what I'm saying?
After leaping over a few fences and some walls,
You best
be good to
believe.
go.
The fences will be leaked. That's the first thing you do is leap some fences.
See, I was checking.
Damn.
All the feds ain't going on the fences fast.
Nah, they not.
You forget that.
No.
If you got fence, that's the first thing you do is hit 2-3 fences real quick. Boop, boop, boop. And we always used to train how to hit them fences. Well, we can hit it with one hand, pop, be over top of that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. You know what I'm saying? Hit that joint one joint, leg, or both legs over top and everything. You gone, nigga. Without even touching nothing. No, you gone.
Yeah, our asses
We
used
used
to
to
be.
practice that shit.
We used to be track stars and motherfuckers.
We used to
Right,
practice that shit.
gymnastics people.
Yeah, Shikari Richardson, these motherfuckers.
Nah, we're not losers like that.
Dad,
We used to motherfucking practice.
They ain't had shit on us.
No, we wasn't.
We was leaping hurdles over fences.
We definitely
Superman
wasn't.
out there.
We definitely wasn't that loser.
We was hording over fences and shit when we got into it.
Yeah, we used to practice, motherfucker. One hand over the fence real quick without touching nothing, all that shit. Get over that joint real quick.
No, they ain't supposed to be doing
I probably can still do that shit now.
I was thinking about that too. My fat ass can't
I
do
probably, I mean, in your mind, you think I still do it. You got to clip it and fuck your whole chin up on that bitch.
Then you get over there, motherfucker. You got a hole in
I
there.
think I probably can still hit that joint with the one hand joint.
shit. Fucking
That's the
12
joint that get you on the fence. They lose. They way behind then. If you hit 3 fences, right? That second fence, they way behind then. You know what I'm saying? If you hit them joints with the one arm
We
joint,
used to have the rec center.
them niggas got the guns, belt, all that bullshit on. Except for the one black motherfucker they always have in the group.
Damn.
He fast as shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch that nigga. That's why I say, you go that way, nigga. You go that way. Let this black nigga catch one of them. He gonna run behind one of ours. You know what I'm saying? He fast as shit, I bet you.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
You gotta fuck him up around this alley, yeah.
That one motherfucker was a track star.
Yeah, that's why he on the team. That's why they put his motherfucking tall, skinny black ass on the team. Cause he you know what I'm saying? Catch the little Negroes out there.
If you real fucked up, they'll bring the canines to your ass.
Catch those Negroes. Catch those Negroes out there real fast. That's remind you of the back in the days, huh, when they find a Negro to chase Negroes.
And they find it. They
Ain't
got
that some shit?
Well, I mean, that's what police is for technically.
Yeah. They used to really get those. The
Technically,
Negroes,
that's
they
what
put the
police is
Negroes
for.
in front of things, like the jump outs. Anybody don't know about jump outs? It was like a
Tuesday and
van
Wednesday.
filled with cars.
Shit.
Filled with police officers in a van.
The jump outs when we was there uptown.
Tuesday and Thursday.
I mean, the van itself don't have windows or nothing. So.
Shit. The jump outs we had uptown, them motherfuckers was jumping out in everything. They was jumping out fucking Verizon trucks.
We used to have this
Fucking,
white joint, white van. You just come around and joint, no windows.
They had a joint like that. They had a white van that looked like it had a ladder on top.
And all you doing is once you stand and you see the door swing over, they jump out. You know what I'm saying? And all you do is do like this. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck?
You can't do nothing.
And all you do, don't worry about nothing, nigga. I got my hands. Fuck wrong with you? No, don't worry. Now I'm right here, nigga. Got my hand. Fuck wrong with you? Calm your dumb ass down. And all them jump out that joint. You just like fuck. I mean, one time, man, just fucked up when they caught. I got caught fast. I tried to run like a motherfucker. Look, I just copped some weed, right? Now, when I was going to get the weed, you know how you go to the weed spot. Now I'm going up to the weed spot. It was hot out there, joint. The feds up in the corner. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this joint hot as shit, man. Let me slide and get this tree and get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I get the tree. I come out. Nigga started walking to me fast. I was like, but he had regular clothes on, right? So you think, like, what the fuck is happening? He about to rob me? What is happening? You know what I'm saying? He's like, hey, put your hands up. Like, fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? He's like, come here. I hold that shit. I was gone. Hit the motherfucking corner right there. By the time I hit this corner, everything went black. I looked up. I was in the motherfucking bushes, right? I looked up. There's a lady looking at me. And nigga had his knee on my backside, right? He was like, he had it like on my shoulder right here, holding me down. I looked up, and she was looking at me like, hey, he ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't gonna move. I was like, what the fuck y'all just do? man hit me with a shoulder, Slim. When I hit the corner, he just hit me like a football joint, yeah.
He just said.
And I was just wet in the bushes, you know, like what the fuck? And the lady was standing up talking like he ain't gonna move because I think Wayne want to do some more to me, you know what I'm saying? And it was like she was looking at me like, nah, he ain't gonna do nothing. He moved. I was just sitting there like, what the fuck? Because I was still shocked because everything went black, you know what I'm saying? Because I was about to hit the car, I thought I was gone too, yeah. But I felt that shoulder when he hit me. He's like hit me one of these joints.
It's
like
he
was standing behind the wall or some shit. And once I hit the joint, everything went black because he just hit me with the joint. And I just went flying in the bushes. Yeah? I went, I was like, fuck, sitting on the corner and shit. Everybody walking past and shit. I threw the weed and shit. Motherfucker come walking around the corner with the weed in his hand. I was like, oh, fuck this jackass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this yours? Like, what you mean? We say, my man saying he seen you throw it. Nah, I don't know what you're talking about, dog. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. We know what you're talking about. You know, jump offs really don't hem you up for a little bit of shit. You know what I'm saying? But the motherfucker had me on the motherfucking ground for minutes, man. I was mad as shit. Man. Blue. One of those days right there, dog. My shoulder was hurting for a long ass time, too. Because I ain't know what the fuck just happened. You hit me with that shoulder, though, Jay.
Shit was like a buster fucking hit you.
Man, why I hit that corner? Because them two was back there. Listen, once I hit this corner, good, nigga, because it was an alley. And they can't see me for a second until they get all the way to the corner. You know what I'm saying? So I had plenty of time to be gone. There's 2 alleys up there, son. I said, damn, I'm gone. Once I get this corner, so they blew. This nigga with a shoulder. I was in the bushes like a motherfucker. I was like, damn, Slim.
We used to have our late nights
Son
over
of a
at
bitch.
our best nights was when we used to go to the Black Hole.
Oh my God, my favorite club.
Cause Black Hole was like we was on 14th and U Street.
Anybody listening right now? The Black Hole is a go-go club, a club where they had the go-go bands in there every Saturday, Friday night.
Mainly backyard, yeah. It was backyard and TCB, as a matter of fact.
Best believe it.
TCB was up there.
A little bit underground DC shit. You know what I'm saying, Jay?
We went up there because we used to live on 14th and U Street. Black Hole was on Georgia Avenue. That was like that's like up the hill.
That joint there, Black Hole was loaded with the ladies, the black ladies for sure.
Yeah. Especially when the let out.
Oh my God, that was the best because most of the girls will be coming from Virginia and shit, man. You be breaking their necks in them cars, yeah. They the best, man. I love it.
Next time, you ain't ride out V8.
Then was the days. No, I never will go that far.
Nah, we ain't going that far.
So I said,
bring them to the spot.
Virginia, Maryland, DC raised the females that I blasted in my life. You know what I'm saying? West Virginia, but I never went out that bitch. They was from Virginia, but I ain't go out there. Last time I went out there, I got pulled over. They took my shit. That would seal the deal for me. I was sneaking out there then, like, I'm going to try it. Pussy got me fucked. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I got to that fucking bridge, then they pulled me over. Fuck.
Yeah. That bitch was not kind.
Yeah, because they be sitting right there in the cut now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know nothing about that shit because I don't go out that bitch for nothing.
They be sitting right there.
It's so fucking hot.
Right there by the Pentagon.
Most hot shit black people don't do. Like downtown and shit in Virginia, we don't do all that, man. It's just too fucking hot shit. Too hot. Especially downtown.
Yeah.
Shit.
Downtown cool.
Fuck that. Y'all heard about the lightning hit the motherfucking monument? Lightning hit the monuments, man. Straight down your minute, right down the middle of that bitch.
Nah, I ain't hear
Yeah,
about
well,
that.
that's crazy, son. Direct hit on that joint, too. You know that joint sticking straight up. No homo. Sticking straight up and shit. And then the motherfucking lightning hit the joint, bling, and went straight down that bitch. If you was in there, you were fried, nigga. They fucked all the electricity joint up in there. They got to redo all the electricity in there. But that was crazy. It was on camera, too. They got it on camera.
How many monuments y'all went down there and seen?
How many what?
Y'all seen all the stuff downtown?
What you mean? Oh, how many monuments?
Yeah, like the Lincoln Memorial, all that shit. Y'all seen?
I've been to most of them joints, but I ain't been to the African. Anything new I haven't been to.
Oh, okay.
Like most of everything.
I haven't been to any. Well, the African joint.
I used to walk down that joint. Just
I've
go to
seen
the
it
joint,
mostly
walk
everything,
down.
but mostly through school. It wasn't on my own accord.
So
I've
it's cool to
seen-
go down and just be down
I'm
that
about to say,
joint.
I done
Yeah.
seen most of. I done seen most
But most DC people ain't never been there.
down there. I know.
Yeah.
Outside of the fireworks part, and then you only do that one time.
They got
After
a
that,
lot
you
of little joints down, little African, not that African
Yeah.
joint, but a little another African joint down there too.
aerospace was in.
It's
That's
no
cool.
joint. I like the space joint too. Oh man, that was my
my
favorite
shit.
joint when I was
Yeah.
little, dog. The space joint. Now when you look at it, that shit wasn't so special. When they cut the light off and the little lights up there.
I think the school bus people dropped us down. They supposed to show us around. They's like, look, be back here at 4:00. They let us go downtown. I forgot what I did that day. I know I ain't do none of that shit.
It was fun as shit, that aerospace joint. I'm gonna take my son to that. I'm glad you reminded me of that. I forgot about that.
It's random thought. You know, some people live in this city all their life. Don't know. They ain't never seen none of that shit downtown unless they work down there.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get a government job. You gotta be spick and clean. Your people you around gotta be spick and clean.
Spick and clean.
Got to be.
Spick and clean?
Yeah, somebody was telling me because they was like they pay you like $40 an hour to clean up buildings and shit, but you gotta
Yeah.
work in the CIA building. You can't have nothing. They're gonna run everything and the closest people to you. I was like, damn, I might make it. But my brother something, man. That shit ain't gonna come back clean. But he's putting it on. I was like, yeah, that's how you make all your money. He's like, yeah, because they need top secret people. You never know what you're gonna see in there, so you gotta pass.
Hey, I want to get shouts out to everybody, man. They got us to 10,300 down plays on our podcast, man. We appreciate it a whole lot from coast to coast, man. We our appreciation is we can't even express it no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like just thank you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 10,300 down plays. Check out our celebration last week. We had a nice birthday cake for that thing. You know what I'm saying, dog? Don't forget that 5,000 joint too. You go back there and check that one out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to figure out what we'll do for 15. Obviously, we always gotta start thinking of that. Cause we can't let it slide like this 10 joint. We have to do something, bro.
I think
The hot shit almost made me die, man.
Yeah, I think we should re-up the
Sorry,
hot
man.
shit.
The hottest chip in the world. We had the hot Pacquiao chip. Please check that out, man. You can watch the whole episode of that where we had the podcast, or you can watch just the clip of that. You know what I'm saying? That's on YouTube and Instagram. You want to check those two out. But 15,000 is something we got to start thinking about, yeah. You know?
I think we should redo the new hot chip
Jesus.
and get our revenge.
You say
And Jay see if he can hold the title.
I don't.
You
You
keep
literally can't get hotter than that chip, though. I mean,
I heard different.
it's just no reason.
But I
That 20,
I know the secret now,
2021
you know what
joint.
I'm saying? I'm gonna eat.
I
the
doubt
ice
that 2021 hotter
cream. I'm gonna
now.
eat some real ice cream beforehand.
Oh no, you got
Yeah.
Scorpion pop. Scorpion.
Yeah, you got that shit in there.
What's the name? In it? Them makes it hotter because it's a different type of hot than the yeah.
That shit gonna be nasty and just swoop.
I don't like it. It tastes like cardboard. The Pacquiao
Yeah.
chip. It's just some cardboard shit.
He said, "Man, I can't swallow this shit."
Because
I gotta check it out.
Cause that shit was nasty.
Yeah, man.
That shit was John.
It just felt like cardboard.
But
I said, man, I'm gonna chew for 3 minutes.
Hell yeah. But I should do what he did with having my whole mouth slobbered up and soak that joint up. It was just terrible, man.
Nah, I can't do that.
It was terrible.
it was still hot as shit.
Oh, you haven't made it hotter though, but you can get rid of it.
Yeah.
I couldn't get rid of my joint. That would made it hotter to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still here now. You know what I'm saying?
In your mouth, then your
So
intestines.
when I sucked my mouth and then put the shit in there, it was still hot, and I was sweating like a motherfucker.
Yeah, you were.
I was just sweating like shit.
I did it.
But it made it easier for you to get rid of it.
It was easier for
You know
me
what
to
I'm
get
saying?
rid of it. It slid right down.
Exactly.
Sit down.
No homo. No
No
homo.
homo.
Hey.
Fuck that up, dog.
It slid, it's right, no homo.
You know?
It goes right down.
I know what I know now, though. I had me that motherfucking cookie and cream ice cream right next to me. And I would have been straight after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, ice cream,
Not
ice
real
cream
ice
sandwiches
cream with that
and
milk.
shit.
Yeah.
Ice cream sandwich, all that shit.
Nah, I ain't had that real. I need that real ice cream.
I had the
I
ice cream
used that in
sandwich.
my spoon. I was good.
You need some Bry's then, or some Ben and Jerry's.
I don't think ice cream worked though.
They do.
It didn't work for me.
After that, I was good. I had that one
That's
solid
because it
food.
was the dairy. The dairy is supposed to. The dairy of the ice cream is supposed to handle that.
Before that, I was pooping
I'm
nothing
gonna
but
use
water.
bread next time.
After that, I ate the ice cream, one solid poop. I was good.
Nah,
It was in there, got sucked
I almost
into the ice
died
cream.
off the toilet thing.
Oh,
You
yeah,
don't
I
want
was
to do
in- I was in
that.
that junk like this.
That's the dying area
with
right
the
there.
with the fucking trash can like this, ass numb. I was like, never again, dog.
All that heat coming out your ass was the worst.
Not throwing up. I was like, this shit gotta come out of me. I thought I burnt the hole in my intestine.
Exactly.
I was like, oh no,
The
something
heat
wrong.
in the asshole is bad. Bad heat.
And for those of y'all that don't know what we're talking about, check the archives of our podcasts or Google, Spotify,
Yeah.
YouTube,
He clipped it though. It was a clip of it.
On Instagram.
and Instagram. We got clips on them too.
Y'all see about 15 minutes into it, I disappeared. I ain't leave. I was off camera.
Next
I
thing
ain't
you
wanna
know.
see that.
Next thing you know, we had to get a bucket.
Nah,
Man, we needed Shorty that day, boy. We was all over the place. That shit was hot.
We needed Shorty and that. He had his partner with him too.
It was hot.
Who was his son?
When? Oh yeah, he was here.
Yeah, I needed both of them.
We was hot. That shit was hot.
So, just in
Yeah,
case
it's not
somebody need to be carrying the body.
That nigga real start earning all over that joint over there. We looking for buckets and
Nah,
shit.
because I was laughing. That shit got stuck in my throat.
So
That
I'm
was
laughing
hot.
at him instead of focusing on the chip. So
I was
giggling,
shooting my
that
shit
junk
for
got
about
stuck
2-3
right there.
minutes. Now that was the worst. I was on fire, Slim.
by that time, this fucking gums was numb.
Everything was burning up in here now. I just couldn't get rid of it.
Then I was moving around and all that. That ain't help.
It was just so dry like cardboard, man. It was the worst shit ever.
And I was just sitting here sweating like a motherfucker.
I need a milkshake.
I was thinking about cool thoughts, like
Not good at all.
don't know pool or some ice cream or being outside in the cold.
I need a real authentic milkshake. Drink that first. Eat that
Milkshake
shit.
might help. But you be shitting all over the place.
I rather a solid shit than a lot of rolling shit.
You be shitting, that heat gonna be tearing your ass out coming out there.
All is gonna be absorbed.
Coming out there milky as
No, I
fuck.
needed to coat my stomach.
But I did have a problem. Well, remember I came in here, I had a Heineken.
Yeah, we both fucked that up. We both drinking.
I was drinking and I ate that hot chip.
That was
But then the next morning when I had to go in that toilet, that was it.
Oh my god, I don't want to think about that.
I had to do like this.
I think I love you. I was on the motherfucking costume.
I was on the toilet rocking.
I was in that joint just dying. Son.
That motherfucker,
I ain't need what I left. I would have been hurt.
that motherfucker heat was coming out my ass. I had to rock.
I said then I wasn't eating that shit no more. That shit the worst.
He said this was a bad idea.
It was the worst, man. I'm trying to tell you, that's not how you celebrate, man. Fuck with your hurt.
He's like,
That's not on celebration
that was
at all.
I ate that whole chip.
Y'all ain't see RG3 on the motherfucking what's the name of that game day?
nah.
Wow.
So he's not
The
playing no
college
more,
joint.
right? Yeah, he's on the college joint. Yeah, he was good though.
Yeah, he good at that.
Yeah, he is though. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah, a lot of people are good at talking shit.
Yeah, really.
Not just that. It's just that's what he was excelled at in college. He wasn't really too much good in that.
He was a media. What What did he major in?
I think it was communications. I think.
Communications. I know telecommunications, media. That's all. You know, telecommunications is more like cable, been on TV and shit, or technical part of it.
Yeah.
But like me being in IT, they merged that shit with it too. Now we got to do telecommunications, IT, phones, this, that, a bunch of shit. But
Robert Lee Griffin the third.
Robert Lee.
Robert Lee. I know that's a racist bigot name, right?
Yeah, Robert Lee. Who was that? Robert Lee.
Ain't he from Texas? And his father from Texas?
I think.
Yeah, he's from Texas.
I think so.
Oklahoma. He won.
Robert Lee.
That's why you got Lee Highway.
He was literally named Robert Lee. Nickname RG3 for sure. Now that first year he got his man. Y'all can't deny that. He was running around like a motherfucker. He wasn't throwing a lot though. But
I'm about to say all he did was run and Alpha Morris ran.
I think he got rookie of the year though. Did he?
Yeah, he had to look out. Or I think they shared it, one or the other.
Who?
I think he won the offensive MVP and then Luck won something else. I don't know, but it's one of them.
Oh, you talking about when they did the cold joints with Luck?
Yeah.
I thought that was Luck and Brick.
Nah, Luck and RG3 came out the same year.
They came out the same. Matter of fact, it was Colts. Remember, it was Colts because you remember Peyton Manning had just left.
No,
went to the Broncos.
He left that year that they drafted Luck.
Right.
His neck was fucked up.
Because his neck fucked up.
And nobody wanted him. Then he put that AGH in him. Now he good. But nobody don't want to talk about that. That's okay.
Yeah, he came out of Bella. Yeah.
Because it was him, Luck. Redskins was thought about picking Luck. Well,
They couldn't get up there.
Shanahan. It was an issue between Shanahan and Daniel Snyder, of course, because Shanahan wanted to get Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
And
He
Daniel
didn't
Snyder's
want to picks.
huh?
Shanahan didn't want to give up the picks, and he liked Kirk Cousins better.
Right. So somehow he wound up with Kirk Cousins. So Dave Snyder was like, all right, I want RG3 because we want him to be a marketable asset to a team. It wasn't nothing else. It was just being a market.
Yeah. This nigga was born in Japan.
Yeah, that's military.
And he only 30 years old, yo. Imagine you play in the NFL, you 30 and you're not playing no more.
Yeah, he drafted what, 2012?
You're only 30.
Yeah, 11 or 12.
But this nigga was born in Japan. I did not know that, son. Born in Japan.
Luck don't play no more.
But his 40 was a 4-4.
But see, the thing about Luck,
that nigga fast as fuck.
Luck took too many hits. That's why he
Wait,
quit.
my quarterback run a 4-4. My quarterback, Jay Fields, keep that name in your mind. You know what I'm saying? That.
But see, the thing about RG3 was getting his man the first year. The second year, he was almost there getting it. Till the Ravens defense got to his ass, and that was it.
He was terrible, yeah.
Nah, second year he
couldn't
came
throw
back off that injury. He wasn't there. He
couldn't throw.
He got about to say he couldn't throw.
Terrible at throwing, man.
Well, he could throw. He just didn't learn it though how to read a defense.
He was the worst.
I never forget that Jay Gruden went on that nigga. I was like, you want to let this man go on you like that?
He was the worst.
But you remember, RG3 put that on himself on the second or the third year when you start talking shit.
Yeah.
And the offensive line started letting people win.
They was crushing him.
He was getting fucked up, yeah.
And they start crushing his ass.
See, he didn't go to another team.
The team didn't really thought about team. The team, I mean, the front four, the front five of the offensive line was like, fuck it, come get his ass.
I think you would have made it when he probably went to Cleveland with the Brown had the black coach. Whatever his name was,
Who was it? Lovey Smith.
The Browns?
Nah, the Browns had that black coach. He was a quarterback guru. He helped Peyton Manning win them championship. When they had him, it wasn't Robisky, it wasn't Caldwell, it was somebody else. I forget who it was, but when he went there, RG3 came, but he got hurt. And I was like, damn, you didn't even play one game. He was hurt again. And he was hurt again another year. It wasn't his knee, it was his ankle. It wasn't his ankle, it was his elbow. Everybody
When
gave
his
up on
elbow
him
was
after
his
that.
ass.
I was like, dang, they didn't know how to slide. How you gonna be that fast and don't know how to slide?
That's another thing. It's
It
like
drove
throwing
him-
and sliding.
Hugh Jackson.
The two things
He
he
could
did not do.
not slide.
It was Hugh Jackson.
Yeah, Hugh Jackson. He supposed to get him that chance. And then
Throwing
got
and
hurt.
sliding was his.
He could not slide.
He
I'm
could
like,
not slide. They had to get people from baseball to teach him to slide.
Yes, at some point it's just like you like Quan Brown. You're just dumb, motherfucker. You just can't get it.
yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying? People
Snyder
give
liked
up
him.
on you after a while.
No, Snyder liked them. Snyder wanted them. And that what made sure.
Like if a nigga's showing you how to slide, you bring in all these special people to show you that. And a month
Slide
later,
over.
you still can't slide. It's
No,
like,
he
nigga,
can't
we don't
slide.
got time for this shit, you know? That's how I think what happened to Kwame. It's like, nigga, we don't got time to keep doing this
But they
shit.
just kept forcing. Snyder kept forcing them.
Because he saw the potential in him, and Snyder ain't
They
done.
wanted
He
him
wanted
to throw. They wanted him to be a quarterback, man.
He came in and said,
And-
"Look, I don't want no more read option. I don't want no more of
He
this.
was
and no
scared,
more of that."
dog.
I
He
was
ain't want
like-
to get hit, nigga.
I was like, hold up.
He was a
What
nigga
can you
that-
do?
He got a gunshot. He got motherfucking hit, and that got him scared. And shook him. Shook his ass all the way up. Japan ass nigga, all the way up. He was Heisman Trophy winner, though. Y'all can't deny that. He won the Heisman that year.
He was arguing about that.
I think that's where he was cold something with somebody, right? When he won the Heisman. It was somebody else cold. What's the name with him?
No, he
He's
won
a
that
white boy,
outright.
right?
No, he won that Heisman outright.
The 2012 draft. Who was in that draft? 2012 draft, he won the Heisman. Now I'm thinking 2012 with no Kirk Cousins was in that draft. Kirk Cousins still playing.
I
Luck
think
was in that
Manziel
draft.
was in it. No, Manziel was 14. Oh, man. That was somebody else in
No Luck.
Andrew Luck.
Was Winston in that joint?
No, he came on 2 years later.
Andrew Luck, Robert Griffin, Trent Richardson.
Trent Richardson.
He's trash.
Hell yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
That was the running back. Mark Bryan, Ryan Tannehill, Luke
He's still
Kuechly,
playing.
Stephon Gilmore,
That draft, when you think about it,
Detroit Poe, Fletcher
my
Cox.
favorite
only person left is Fitzpatrick. I mean, not Fitzpatrick. Fitzgerald. I mean, in Tennessee. What's his name?
Tannehill?
Tannehill.
No, Fletcher Cox still plays.
Who?
Fletcher Cox. Gilmore still plays with the Patriots.
Luke Kuechly,
He retired because he kept getting no concussions.
Stephon Gilmore,
He's still playing.
DeMondre Pope,
Yeah, he played. I think he played with San Francisco now, though.
Bruce Irvin, Drake
ain't seen him no
Kilpatrick,
A lot of-
Melvin Ingram,
Lord.
Chandler Jones,
He's still playing.
Riley Relief, David DeCasio,
He's still playing. Riley Reed is too. Them offensive linemen.
Dante Halftow.
Yeah, he playing.
Oh, yeah, Hightower, yeah.
Yeah, he with the Patriots. Him and Stephon Gilmore.
Yeah, all of them is 30 years old. They ain't gone nowhere yet.
Morris Claiborne. We been kicked his ass out.
But RG3 gone.
Yeah. I mean, he was on the
You can probably
bench.
bring him back to Washington, can't for real?
Nah, man, Baltimore had him on there 2 years and he still could.
Janoris Jenkins.
That's why I say he ain't get no better. Yeah.
That's Sean Jeffrey.
That's what he supposed to got better at. Right
Bobby
there.
Wagner.
Now he done.
There's a lot of good people.
There's always
in
that
this
second
class.
team that picks you up after the first team gave up on you.
Yeah.
That you, if you don't work there, you fuck.
Russell Wilson.
Mm-hmm. He was in that-
Russell Wilson, what?
He was in,
He was in this class.
He was
but
in this draft.
He was in the third round, though.
Yikes.
He was in the
But you
third
gotta remember he
round.
was small and he wasn't really a quarterback like these two
Nick
on
Foles.
the big stage.
Nick Foles was in this.
And I literally thought Nick Foles was older than these people.
Yeah. Not 30. Like
He gotta be
33.
32. Yeah.
He about 33.
Hakeem Nicks, T.Y. Hilton.
So when you say Nick Foles is only 30, 31, now I rethink something now. Now I think we should trade Andy Dalton and keep Nick Foles to back up my man and start my man. Nick Foles back him up. Let's get this season started. You know what I'm saying? Trade Andy Dalton, redhead ass though.
Travis Benjamin, Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins, please. He's starting though.
Made a lot of money.
Yeah, and that too. He made more than
a lot of money.
he made more than RG3, and he's still
And
playing.
look,
And he's still playing.
he made more than all of them.
That's funny.
And then first person he called was Shanahan. So that nigga thank you. 'cause it
The
wasn't
third round,
Shanahan.
though, like you said, Wilson went the third round. He make more money than anybody in his draft. He went third fucking round. You gotta realize some of these people drop because some of the teams put out bullshit that drop to make people drop. You know what I'm
Malik
saying?
Jackson, Josh Norman.
Damn. Oh, no one play with Buffalo.
They put a little shit out.
I don't even think he played him no more.
Yeah, he's still with Buffalo.
You sure?
yeah.
He been getting burnt.
Nah, he don't play the outside no more. He
You
inside.
say he be getting burnt.
He
Oh,
was
he
like
the
a
slot.
Yeah, he's a slot.
He was getting burnt.
That's
He
why
was
he's
getting
the
burnt.
inside.
He was getting burnt from from Carolina. He was getting burnt. Redskins.
That Carolina team was tough. I don't know how they let the motherfucking Von Miller beat him. Y'all knew one man, y'all can't chip him or nothing. I think they threw that Super Bowl because Kansas didn't look right, man. I was like, nigga, do what you do.
You said who?
Remember Von Miller and Cam Newton
Yeah,
played in that Super Bowl?
yeah.
Yeah, it just didn't look right. And that's where Josh Norman was on the team. He was over there crying. I was like, nigga, y'all got here 15-1. Y'all know how to play? Just go back and watch it though, you know. Especially to a team that got dumped 48-13 by Seattle. But anyway,
Yeah.
I felt like they wanted Peyton to go on the high note because he was garbage. I mean, he couldn't throw the ball more than 10 yards. Why were we doubling anybody out there? This nigga can't throw the ball more than 10 yards. We sitting on every slant, every hook, everything. That's why I'm like, I mean, I play Madden and all that, you know. I get the concept of defense. So I'm like, if I see you can't throw the ball deep, we ain't covering deep. You want to literally catch it
You know?
and break a tackle to get this touchdown. Because I'm blitzing you and we jumping all routes. But I get it. That's why I don't like Ron Rivera. That's why I think he bad for Redskins. He gonna build the team up, but they ain't gonna never win because he don't know how to adapt.
I don't think defensive head coaches should be head coaches anyway, but they never win championships.
And one last person, Josh Gordon,
Maoki.
Weed Man.
Weed.
Get off the weed, man.
One of them, he was a high pick for Jacksonville. He ain't never get to play because he could never ever stop drinking.
That's not good.
Somebody tell you can make millions of dollars if you just don't drink, and you can't do it.
Oh, like that bitch Richardson, whatever the fuck her name is, and she want to get mad at the other bitches from Jamaica and shit.
Shit, man.
Fuck wrong with this bitch?
It's a learning lesson, dog.
Yeah, stop doing stupid shit.
Learn first you need to learn how to break out the gate so you can
First of all,
fast.
she came out in last, my nigga.
Yeah, she saw all the other bitches' asses.
I mean, she was fucking with the best. Though.
Last though, Jay.
You gotta think about Jamaica fast.
Not just that. Everybody in there won motherfucking medals. Even the Americans there won medals.
Last though.
So I mean, what do you expect?
Everybody faster
And
than
she
you?
don't know how to jump out the box. She be slow getting out the box. She need to work on that too. Because you can't run everybody down. Sometimes you gotta get that good stop. But yeah,
She did. Well, she got gassed out. I think she lost her win because everybody just started passing her ass by.
seemed like to me,
She was like in front. Yeah, she was in front, and then people passed her ass by.
She was so embarrassed about that shit.
And a professional. Them Jamaican jumps was professionals. They was not playing.
Yeah, they was
You
eating
had
her
to know what
ass
the fuck
up.
you was doing. We don't care. That's why I said when it was everybody fast, technique come in now.
One of them
We
broke
got
the
no
record.
technique.
Broke the Guinness Book record while he was out there.
Yeah, so come on, man.
They was fast. They was fast as
They
shit. man.
fast as you are. Now your technique come in. You gotta be
They
good.
ate a
Then
whole
you gotta
lot.
train. But like she said, she only 20, 21.
They had a hole in her ass.
She be hard, she trained.
Yeah, but then she get on the motherfucking end of one of those joints. They interview her and shit. She get to talking dumbass shit, man. Like, yeah, I'm one of the 6 fastest women in the world. I'll be back and all this shit. Like,
All right, but you want to work to get back.
you done, Charlie. This was your chance right here to show something. If you would blew past all these people, you be back on the map. You behind last. Nike don't want to talk to you no more. I bet. That shit over.
Well, I mean, people made a point though. You want
Why
to talk
that
about
fucking
track-
cat always running around when we podcasting? Yeah,
You wanna be on
It's a
TV?
black one that.
that always happens.
Hey, you want to be on TV?
Y'all ain't noticing that?
No, you want to be on the TV.
Every time we pod, it's a black cat that runs past this bitch.
That's what's
Oh.
up.
Or he came in a couple times, looked in and looked at us.
Yeah.
Why does that keep happening, dog?
He say he trying
At
to
first, I
build
wasn't
a
paying
system.
attention, but it's every time though.
And then
I don't see this motherfucker all during the day though. Where he coming from? Like, what the fuck is that? For anybody who don't know what we talking about, it's a cat that keep running past his podcast pit. Every time we podcast, a black cat.
And they ain't good because you know what they said about black cat.
Shit.
I ain't been superstitious.
And then my
enough,
second
but-
time seeing him run past this bitch since we were on pod. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, sometimes we stopping at the window
And looking in the window. Fuck, you serious? You like I ain't superstitious though, yeah. Like you one of them niggas that got jump back past the pole and all that dumb shit. Don't want to split it and all that silly shit.
You should step on the crack, break your mama back.
Oh my god.
He's one of those.
Step on the crack, break your mama back.
Oh, back to what we were saying about the rookie of the year. It was Rob Griffin third.
Oh shit.
The MVP was Adrian Peterson. Super Bowl champs was Baltimore Ravens.
That was bullshit too.
When they cut the lights out.
Yeah, and then come back. Francisco was crushing him. Your man was hating on Kaepernick. They were dogging him until that motherfucking power went out. Let him get a
I remember
reboot.
that, yeah.
Once the power went out, the 49ers came back. They couldn't stop anything. I said, what the fuck happened here?
Then
They shouldn't
Ray
even
Lewis-
play no more once the lights went out. For real.
Then Ray Lewis, ran out the sunset.
Yeah, they said that shit.
Ray Lewis ran out the
He said
sunset.
stayed.
He
Jerome
retired.
Bettis went right before he retired. Ray Lewis, Michael Strahan.
Like a Strahan, yeah.
Man, come on, man.
Peyton Manning.
Yeah, man.
Man, yeah.
I'm like, come on. Then next you know, Brett Favre before he retired. I mean, not Brett Favre. Aaron Rodgers gonna get one when he about to retire. You know.
I think Rodgers gonna tank this season, man.
I don't know.
Nah, he in it.
You know what I'm saying? He is the definition of savvy. I don't like people like him, man. I'm like, man, you blame everybody for your mistakes. Some of them throws, yeah, you gotta put them there. You step up, run,
Yeah.
do something. Or put it right in his hands. He dropped it. Why you put it in his hands? Why you ain't running to get that first down?
Because receivers some shit.
Can't keep using that. All right, we get receivers, then we ain't gonna have no defense. There's only so much money. Take a pay cut like Brady did. If you really want to win, don't think you gonna get $50 million a year.
Brady-
They did that though.
Brady old as shit, but he winning though. You can't help it.
Brady take a big pay cut.
That's cool. I mean, like right now we got a quarterback, Jay Fields. So anybody don't know. I'm scared that now my team gonna turn into this lopsided thing too, where you pay all the money to the quarterback shit.
3 years they will.
We never lived that life before. That's why we always had the best defenses, because we ain't lived a life of pouring all the money into a quarterback. I don't know how that feel. I gotta see how that's gonna look as we go further, because he gonna demand more money.
Oh, he gonna quarter a big.
By the time he get to his fourth year, he'll be one of the top 3 paid quarterbacks in the league.
That's $50 million a year.
So I already know that's coming. So I've never been in a position since I've been a Bears fan since the 80s, nigga, where that's our situation where our quarterback is the best player and we're gonna pay him all this money. We never had that before. So I'm scared of that. I'm scared we're gonna start looking like all these teams with a quarterback and a fucked up ass team.
Nobody say you put him in the Super Bowl.
You know what I'm
right?
saying,
Quarterback
dog?
in the first
Like we
class.
always had nasty ass defenses. If we ain't had anything else, the defense is nasty. We got that. But how are we gonna be able to keep paying these people if we put all the money in one quarterback? Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna love my quarterback. I'm glad we got one. We never had a black one, and I got one. They gave me one on my team. A Negro.
What that's gonna do?
My favorite team, huh?
What that's gonna do?
They got me one of those.
that's
We ain't
a-
never. Now we
that's a
had a few
bad
black
shit.
quarterbacks. We had Cornell Stewart on our time. We didn't draft him though. We had Jason Jason that came from the Redskins. What's his name? Jason. I think his name is Jason. He was Redskins, number 17.
Campbell?
Jason Campbell.
Jason Campbell, yeah.
Trash.
He was
We had him
trash.
for a year. So shit like that. We never
Jason
drafted
Campbell.
a black quarterback
Oh
before.
Lord.
That was our draft. The first time drafting a black quarterback, Jay Fields. So this is where we at
They
now.
say don't you be like Tony Banks.
Oh, shots fired.
Not good. No, he way better than these ones. Yeah, he gonna be better than he gonna be in the top 3.
He ain't better than Kyler Murray. Yet.
Yeah, you tripping.
Stop with Kyler Murray first.
You tripping,
He
dog.
ain't faster. He ain't better.
You better than all
Kyler
quarterbacks.
Murray,
Kyler Murray's faster than him.
Like right now,
Kyler Murray might blow out this week.
it's no
this
quarterback
year.
in the league that's gonna be better than him 3 years from now. Put it like that.
I don't know about that.
3 years from now, Rodgers gonna be out the picture.
No,
Who else gonna be
Rodgers
out the
ain't going
picture?
nowhere.
Who else gonna be out the picture?
Rodgers ain't going.
And everybody gonna be left his home. That's gonna put my man in the top 3. Watch what I tell you.
You got Kyler Murray. Let's see. You got the
Kyler Murray is nowhere near on the level of this
You
nigga here.
Trey Lance. You know what
Okay,
I'm saying?
Trent. Who's Trey Lance?
That
He's not even playing this year though.
Yeah, they might sell him. They might not. Either way, he 20, so he gonna be in there.
He gonna be with us. You right.
Yeah, he gonna be there.
But my man better than him though.
Nah, you got Sam Donald.
But those
He
two
on
gonna go next to
22.
that for the next 10 years. Man.
Sam Donald. Let's see who else we got.
You didn't just say that, did you?
You know what I'm saying? You got the white boy from Jacksonville.
He's some
Trevor
trash.
Lawrence.
That's some trash. That ain't work.
Yeah,
That's trash right there.
Okay, they say he's better than your man.
Nah, that's what I mean. I'm glad they
Better
say
than
that.
your man.
He's some trash.
Who else? They said Dwayne Haskins down here in Pittsburgh. He gonna be better than your man.
Oh my god, he gonna be there too.
Yeah. I don't know, but I think it changed the
'Cause
assignment.
Once Big Ben leave, I think that's gonna be his
I
squad.
was say, ain't he training good? So you got proof.
yeah,
did.
Ray, I think when they drafted Dwayne Haskins, I think the coach was wrong for him because
You gotta have exactly. You gotta have the right
you
coaches.
gotta have the right coach for
You
those
do. You
people.
really do as a
Because
quarterback.
Ron Rivera seems soft.
And you think about defense.
Oh,
He
he went
ain't-
on him. I thought
he's
you
not
know-
tripping the offense too much.
Yeah, Rivera. I mean, he went on Rivera. Them. He said they didn't even give him a real chance. That's somewhat true. If you want me gone, you put me out there to fail. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You ain't giving no line, no receivers. You telling me to win games, and then talking about Alex Smith get in there. Yeah, niggas playing for Alex. They weren't playing for him under your instructions. So you had to put him in there to tell hey Snyder, look, he ain't no good, man. Cut him. So what y'all want him to do? But they fucked up. I think he landed in the right spot for Pittsburgh. The nigga for the San Diego Chargers.
Yeah, because that coach,
He good
Mike
too.
Tomlin, he don't play that shit.
You some shit at the Redskins, no matter who you are.
No, that ain't true. Redskins
Some
just been.
garbage.
I get what the Redskins trying to do.
His football team is mismanaged.
Oh my
They don't want
God.
to Redskins.
They the
They
worst.
still the football team. I think they're gonna leave their name just like that.
Nah, they gonna change.
To what?
That white boy Snyder gonna change it
the
something.
Red Tails.
You know, white boy got a chance to make this joint his name. He gonna do it. He gonna change
He's
this.
trying to get a new stadium. That joint is beat up. I went around the other day.
They gonna fix that joint. They ain't
I
going
like that joint
there.
rag.
You know where they gonna go? You know how
Yeah,
long
that
it took for them to get there?
RFK horrible, but that joint getting in.
They ain't going to RFK. Now, for some reason, I want to go to RFK.
Why don't tear it down and rebuild it?
RFK is about to get torn down next year.
Yeah, they need to and rebuild that joint. Make it
Damn, they tear shit down because they putting the apartment bills and white people moving around that motherfucker. Let's be
They was already there though.
serious about this shit. That's it. White people moving around that joint.
And then the DC General gonna go in a minute too.
They already tore that down, so they building apartment buildings where DC General was at. And then white people moving in there. Them joints like 2 G's. You can't move in there.
Man, DC is the most expensive place to live.
They
Outside of New York and
they
California.
getting us niggas out of this joint. Real niggas out of the motherfucker. Quick. ASAP. Can't afford that shit unless we start
Fucking
living like
efficiency,
Mexicans.
1,500.
We start living like Mexicans, about 30 in the house and shit. Niggas, everybody going to work. Everybody go to work. We got savings bank
So
and
how you
all
gonna
together.
fuck it?
Shit's
You
terrible.
ain't- you ain't got no
That's
problems.
That's the thing. Niggas can't do that. We got to do too much shit by ourselves, like fuck and get high.
I thought about that. I was like, yo, we get a nice house, bro. I can't stay with my family. Like, even the house big, I can't be in there. Like,
Yeah, how you gonna where you gonna get some
motherfuckers ain't
pussy
gonna
at?
pay. Not just that, motherfuckers ain't gonna want to pay bills.
Yeah, that too.
I'm like, nigga, where your
You
money
do-
at?
you do
All
got-
fucked up, bro.
You got a lot of people that be like, hey, I have, lost my money on the street.
Yeah,
Can
I was
I,
playing dice and got beat.
I mean, can I get you next month?
Yeah,
The
now
next month come, then it's something else.
That's why I own property. I never rent to a family. They always gonna have an excuse.
Cause they feel as though because you family, they get a free pass.
yeah, they all
Like
do that
that
shit. That's just crazy.
That's fucked up, man.
And when you think that way, I tell you, I'll be the first one.
It's over the top, but
You can suck my dick.
you know,
I learned that lesson a long time ago.
I don't know why they do that though.
That fucked me up though, you know. That
But
jaded
family
me too.
do that.
I used to help a lot of motherfuckers out. And I stopped doing it after my uncle got me. I put a car on my name. That nigga ran around the whole cap while he was getting all these tickets.
Nigga said after he got
Hey,
me.
I was like, yeah. He was like, he pressed me out.
He
It
got
never
you.
dawned on me why he wanted it in my name. But then I realized he didn't give a fuck. Then I came to him like a man, like, look, I can't renew my shit until we pay your shit. You gonna help me? Nah. I was like, okay. Ever since then, I told him I would never put anything in my name for anybody else.
You know?
If you ain't come for me, you come for my nutsack, then I ain't fucking with you like that. I told all of them, man, don't ask me that. Yeah, you got the good credit. Yeah, I do. No papa going in my name, no car going in my name for anybody. I was like, your uncle fucked that up. I was like, that left a long time ago. But yeah, people do that. I don't get it either. That shit fucks with me. So I was thinking about that. I was like, yo, we can get a nice piece of land. The three of us get together instead of getting this $1,000 rent.
You know?
This $3,000 mortgage right here. We gonna live good.
Baby,
You know?
when niggas can't do that shit.
I know, man. I be thinking about it. I'm like, nigga, you gonna play with me, man? Because I'm like, this mortgage gotta be paid. You already coming up with excuses already. Then we all in there. People gonna eat up people's food. Even though, you know, you have been in the house before where you buy all the food, you come in, everybody eating all the shit you want. And then when it's time for them to do it, they go cheap.
You know?
Ramen, hot dogs, bologna. I'm like, nigga, how come more times your time to buy food? You know, all this Save-A-Lot shit.
Bologna.
You know,
shit.
I'm over there. We eating gourmet shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Who ate my T-bone, man? Anybody tell you eat T-bones and waffle for breakfast? Man.
We used to do that when it was a few of us in the house, and they eat all the food. They used to bring home the motherfucking Murray Steakums and shit.
Yeah.
And from Murray Steakhouse and shit, you know, bags, fucking the two for $12 chicken sticks and all these other shits.
Cheese sticks.
Yeah, chicken patties and shit.
Yeah, you eating all that shit. Deep freezer full of that shit.
And we had some steaks and shit. You can come home, all the motherfuckers steak gone, all the chicken gone, all steak gone. And then only things left is some bologna. That's some potted meat product.
I'm about to say
Potty meat.
Hey,
They do not like that shit. They make that shit.
Yeah, they still
Depends
make
on
that.
where you going though.
They still
I don't
make
see
that.
spam nowhere either. Where that spam at?
I seen some spam though somewhere the other day.
They
And I
got
looked at it
spam.
like I ain't seen that in a long time. I just seen it somewhere.
Spam with the little wieners. Them Jones.
I think that was a Spanish store, matter of fact.
Vienna sausage.
Yeah, the sausages.
They got like African markets and Spanish markets and shit. They got them joints in there. They got all that old shit. All that old shit, they got that shit for sure.
That spam was torch though.
Yeah, they leave that stupid shit in there for you, but they eat up all your gourmet shit. Like, all right, now
Gourmet.
now it's time for me to deal with take this motherfucker and get me my own freezer and shit. Put a lock on that motherfucker.
For sure.
Yeah, Rad was one of the people who let the food sit in there forever. Won't eat that shit. I can't stand that. You open a bag up, put the clip on the bag, and just let that shit sit there for a week.
You know?
I'm like, hold up, dog. These are stale by now. My brother used to stay there. I was like, yo, why is it on here 2 weeks, dog?
We said the bag of chips.
Yeah, like Doritos, Cheetos, whatever it is. He open up, eat like 3 of them, and that's what he do for like 2 weeks. I'm looking at him like, damn, them jokes can't be fresh no more. He's like, man, you crush those in a week? Yeah, them jokes done.
You say they can't be fresh.
They can't be fresh no more. And then I'm like, go ahead, I eat some of them. I'm like, damn, these on stale. Man, when you eat my food, man, I was like, young, you about to throw these away. It's trash. He used to always do that. He eat like 3 things. My brother did too. I was like, man, I'll be playing with y'all food. Or get to the corner box of the cereal. Don't wait no more.
And that shit just be sitting there.
Jay don't know about that. You get to the corner box of the cereal, you supposed to finish that shit, though.
You know?
That's what I do.
Nah,
I know back in the day, I used to mix my cereal sometimes.
Yeah, you get to like
if I had a little bit left on the cereal, I add it to the cereal and eat it. Like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I just put a little bit of milk, like a dab of milk, eat that little corner. And I'm like, damn, I ain't do it. Let me go ahead and get this up.
It'd be like a little bit of cereal left.
Who do that? That's another rad thing, man. That's all rad right here, man. Corner of the bowl of cereal, man. That shit.
Hey, we at 10,000. What's that? 10.3 now. We can say 10K point 3
Yeah.
or 10.3.
10.3.
See what I'm saying? That's a different number to us.
10.3K.
You know what I'm saying? Now 10.3 now, dog. We appreciate everybody that got us 10.3 for sure. You know what I'm saying? But it's something we do every week, right? Go back in time, you know. Let's choose some rappers, freestyle or interview. You know what I'm saying? Just go back and get their mind frame at the time. You know what I'm saying, dog? How they felt, what was going on at the time, where they at now. You know,
You can hate me now,
yeah,
cause I won't
pretty
stop
much.
now.
Now this week I was thinking we fuck with Cassie since he burned the motherfucking two-toe lanes up.
Who?
Two-toe lanes. Getting torched by Cassidy. He had me put another diss track out on him. Shit.
Again?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
what we're gonna do?
Crybaby jump.
So we're gonna go back and watch Cassie in the basement one day and see what he talking about back there. You know what I'm saying? How was his flow was?
He got room keys.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how he was and shit. You know?
I got room keys.
And when we do that, we call that.
Those good old days when rap.
Now, Cassie, as we were just saying, is in a battle with two-toe lanes. And two-toe lanes haven't really came back too much. We got two diss tracks from Cassie and no response yet. So that's where we at on that. We don't play the two diss tracks back to back on a podcast before. Check that out. You know what I'm saying? But right now we're gonna listen to Cassie in the basement. We're gonna see what he sound like and give you our critique at the end of this. You know what I'm saying? Dog? That's what we do. You know? Then don't forget Tigger in this joint. I think Tigger one of the best freestylers who ever lived, really. You know what I'm saying? He one of the best. He's just a freestyle genius. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He can't really rap like that, but this freestyle, he puts on point all the time. Now, it's him and Cassidy. It's not gonna be him though. I think it's somebody else in the rap city though. They can't rap. They're gonna try to do it. Try to be like my man, Kid Chigga, but it ain't gonna work. So here we go. This Cassidy in the basement. We're gonna check it out at the end.
Infamous. It's now time for the problem to get up in here and do what he does best. Spit. Cassie Gladman.
Shout outs to my boy Gus. Lil Dan up there, hold y'all head, man. My man Mill. Uptown Philly, stand up. Rough Riders, full surface. We gonna do it like this, man. Listen. Before I tell, throw me in the JAIL, deny bell, long as ain't no homo in my cell. I'ma stand tall like the Kimbe, Kimprende, so they can lock me in them shackles like Kente. This modern day slavery, I know what it's about, nigga. All the POs and COs, the house niggas, I'm quiet as a mouse, nigga. I ain't got no rap. I ain't no rat, man. Hand me my cold pack, give my iced tea, and I'ma throw my jumpsuit over my white tee. You cats could bite me. The time I spend in jail will be shorter than Spike Lee. Plus, I know my wifey a right knee, and my attorney don't fight for free. But I ain't got short cake. It's a short wait. I chill to the court date. I got Jan Petro and Fortunato Perry. It probably won't even make it past the preliminary. Cause when I had my last trial, it was a fast trial. My lawyer said he had spanked the case like a bad child. Wow, he was bona fide. I was found not guilty on both of my attempts and the homicide. I'm in the hood like Rambo, so I got involuntary manslaughter cause of the ammo. But I don't really feel it's a loss. I was facing life and I'm home now, so I feel like a boss. Yeah, you know what it is, man. Cass back in the booth. We're not done. We can keep it moving if you got longer the time.
We don't want to give no more.
Yeah.
Save for the Mad Links mixtape coming out, man.
I'll wait for the mixtape. Kid Cass in the building. My boy Mad Links. Shout outs to CFCF, man. All my dudes that's down right now, hold your head, man. All my fans out there that was writing me, showing me love, I appreciate the love, man. Scream at me.
Full surface. Double love, everybody.
Oh, man, stop him. Why would he do that? See, he's not like my man. Yeah.
Mixtape. You had more. It don't matter if you gave that out for free.
He's not like my man. Tigger would have been like, "Go ahead. What you waiting for?" This thing gonna stop him.
No, we don't want to give him too much.
What?
But you know that was when
You the host. You want to give him too much. What's wrong with you?
that was when they was about to water down BET later on.
You like about to rob something.
Or buy some coke.
So we're gonna go around. We're gonna see. We're gonna start with Jay. Good. He was the only one rap. The other motherfucker ain't try. So
Yeah.
what you get?
I give him a 4.
That's 4. That's what's up.
I give him a 4.
What you
It was
think?
consistent. You said it's better fools was there. It was consistent. It ain't sound like he was writing that shit. I don't know why Main Man stopped him for. He could have just
I
kept
know. I
going.
don't understand.
That was like, I mean, it was like 30 seconds or 40 seconds of fucking freestyling. And for him to stop it, I don't know. But like I said,
too much.
but I think Matt Lynx was the last host of BET of Rap City. I
Rap
think
shitty. Rap shitty.
Yeah, that's my
because
guy.
2008, 2007 or 2008 was like it for them.
I think Zeus should make some shit like Rap City on that joint. For real, for real. Zeus, you heard me. Make that. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Real?
Yeah, I gave him 3. I mean, his flow sounded the same, but it didn't wow me. I mean, some of his bars was okay. I mean, I felt like it was pre-thought about. So, like the fact that he said he had more, I mean, hey, but I'm gonna take it full face value. He threw some written with some spit. So, but you know, I had to give him 3 on that. I was a little unsure. He ain't overly convinced me either way. If he did, he got a 2. If he didn't, he got a 4. So yeah.
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna give him a 4 on this joint. You know? I'm gonna give him a 4. For the flow was consistent, like Jay said. He kept the same. The tempo, cadence was the same. It never changed. You know, and some lines within that joint was like that motherfucker. Keep you locked up like Kunta. But I'm too tall like Jones and shit like that. That shit's nice, man. I ain't gonna bullshit you, dog.
A nice metaphor, huh?
The nigga said some shit about long as there ain't no homos in the cell. Some shit. You know? I mean, I gotta give him a 4. That was nice. It wasn't freestyling though.
Yeah, okay.
To me, it was like that's some verse somewhere.
Okay, there you
know
go.
What I'm saying?
Now you know
That's
that.
what it
Long as you know that.
It's a verse from somewhere. There's no way you freestyle. There was too much going on with that freestyle, and then it was no hesitations.
I was about to say, yeah. I'm like, where y'all getting this from?
So
some freestyle.
It came from somewhere, but it was nice. I give him a 4 on that joint. He wasn't one of the top freestylers that I seen on that joint.
Yeah, he's just a battle rapper.
But that was nice though. I give him that. Now, Main Man ain't let him finish.
Let him go back again.
I ain't understand that. Stop that shit. Why you do that? You did a host this thing, you dumbass. What's wrong with you, Jay? But Cassie ain't him and Tuto Lames is where they at now and shit. Was that a 4, 3, 4, 4? Cassie in the basement. We wish the basement was still alive today. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. That was a nice flow. We wish Tigger was there too, because Main Man was a piece of shit ass host.
I think when Tigger was doing 106.
I think Tigger all on Vote too. Revolt. I think he got some shit going on that joint now. You know, if you watching Revolt, we out here for you. If you need some podcasts on y'all joint, just the average Joe doing though. You know what I'm saying? We're not famous. You know what I'm saying? We're not comedians. You know what I'm saying? We're not doctors. You know what I'm saying? It's no tea. None of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But if you were looking for average Joe's podcast on your Revolt joint, we here, dog. You know what I'm saying, dog? Our ears are open for all that nonsense. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Nobody ever put Tigger on the verse.
Huh?
I'm surprised nobody ever put Tigger on the verse.
They damn sure didn't. And that was
those good old days when rap.
I just can't remember right now. He was on something. I can't remember. Not a lot though.
Oh, okay. I want to say the only people came through there, he gonna get a verse on all.
That's why I say freestyle is a big difference from writing a song. That's the 2 different animals.
He had to write it.
Writing a song is different. Like once you in the game, you just can't freestyle no more. You gotta write songs. Your songs gotta be played on radios and shit now, nigga. And that's what like Cassie, he a freestyle, good battle rapper, but making a song itself, them niggas don't even think about making songs. They just rapping it and they put any fucking beat to that shit. I mean, any hook to it. There's no meaning to that whole thing they got going on and shit.
What the hook gonna be?
You know?
I don't know fucking hook.
I don't know. I used to go in the studio and just like let it play. I get the hook first in my mind. Play the hook in my head and shit. And then after that, we gone. It's off to the races. Spit, spit, spit. You know what I'm saying, dog? Cloud, what's that? SoundCloud if you want to hear Rabbit Jones rap. You know what I'm saying, dog? Got about 20-something songs on that joint. 3 verses. Not no little petty ass bullshit that they do today. You know what I'm saying? It's 3 verses of fucking 16 bars on your ass, nigga. I don't play, I write. That was back then though. I'm retired now. I'm a podcaster. And a motherfucking master barber, you know what I'm saying? And shop owner right now. I'm just a different manimal right now. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Different man.
You know what I'm saying? It's different manimal. Is that a word?
No.
Man, oh, it's a word now. I'm a different manimal.
There you go. Corner.
Jay, I'm a different manimal, dog. You know what I'm saying, dog? Then. You know what I'm saying, real?
No.
We all different now. You have a baby now, which make you different. You know what I'm saying? We all podcasters now, which make us all different. You know what I'm saying? None of us was researching shit before we start podcast. You know what I'm saying? We just fucking, you know.
All right.
So
just letting
everything
it fly.
different now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We all different. You know? That is all in the life of getting to 10 G's. DMV finest, boy. You know what I'm saying, dog? That's us. You know? Your man done gave up all the belts so he can try to what's his name? Devontae Davis. Now, I don't like him with y'all already know. I don't like him with I'm about to say Muhammad Ali. With Money Mayweather, man. Because Money Mayweather is all about himself, man. If he was a good promoter, man, this dude right here, first of all, people don't even know him. This nigga undefeated, 30 wins. And wanna know why? Every time he fight, it's about this nigga, Money Mayweather. So it's hard to get his people to know him. This nigga a beast, man. I don't know. He moving up, gave his belts up. I don't know if that's gonna work. What you think, Jay? I don't know. He going up to heavyweight.
I don't know.
It's not good. I don't know, dog. That's tough.
Because when he moved up to the last weight class, he almost got his ass whooped. I ain't gonna lie. The dude, when he went up to the last weight class, I forgot who he was fighting. What was the middle heavy?
forget,
What was
yeah.
it, lightweight or something?
I think he want to unify these belts.
He went up to a heavier weight class, and and off the
He
first
took a little
fight,
beating, yeah.
he took a beating. Like he had got dinged up a little bit.
He's going for all the marbles. Once you relinquish your belts and try to unify the joint, you put in all the marbles now. It's all in for you. You know what I'm saying? So he obviously think he can beat. I think he will be champion. Like I was telling y'all before, it's no way he gonna take all the belts, dog. It's just he vicious, huh?
It's just right now that's what he's trying to go for, taking all the divisions, titles,
all the belts. I think
He's
fucking
going to
with.
be the first fighter to
I
do
really
that.
think he should.
But I think Mayweather is putting his idea in his head that he could be the true pound for pound fighter, best pound for pound fighter of all time.
If we get all these belts.
He better get
But
the
what's holding him up
violence
from
shit
good
off
fights
his
is
belt first too.
Mayweather won't let him fight nobody that's not in Mayweather camp. And that just don't make any sense. So I think that holds you back.
Who's in
Like,
the camp?
they gotta be in his camp for you to fight him. It's stupid.
Yeah. That's trying to be that Don King shit.
It's basically
All
that.
the fighters.
But that hurts his career. Like, that means he can't reach out and knock somebody the fuck out. He gotta wait and see if they on your roster. Like, no, nigga. That fucks you up right there. Him. I just think him personally should move on and get another promoter. Like, he can still be friends with Money Mayweather. It's like, but nigga, I don't think you good for me.
So what you're saying is that he can only fight people in the camp.
Yeah, whoever under Mayweather joint. And
That's a lot of fucking paper.
They got a lot of fighters, but
it's a lot of fucking paper champion.
but that puts you in a bowl where, yeah, like people was fighting all Don King fighters fighting each other. It's like, no, you
Yeah, Don King did that at one point.
Yeah. He said he was going to do it. He said they won't let me in. If you ever watched the movie, so I'm going on all of them. I'm gonna have both sides, and I'm on.
That's just crazy.
He's revolutionary.
Yeah, he was.
Who?
Don King.
Don King.
Smart. If he winning no matter who win.
Yes, he do.
Yeah, because he gonna get paid.
That's like him and what's that redneck demon? When they was together side by side, they both made money together like that. He made money off the redneck demon. Redneck demon. That's why they love each other. I think he campaigned for Donald Trump, didn't he?
Who?
Don King.
I know.
I think he.
I know Joe. I know. What's his name? Did Joe?
Who?
The old BET owner did.
No, he didn't. Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Johnson.
Johnson. Yeah,
Nah,
he did.
nah. Don't do me like that. No,
Yeah,
he didn't.
He did. He campaigned.
I don't even want to look
Trump.
that up. I don't even want to know if that's true for real.
He campaigned for.
No, he didn't. Yeah, I don't even want to think about that no more.
He
Nope.
did.
Nope.
Cause you gotta think about it. He's a billionaire. He gotta protect his billion.
Nope, he ain't do that. Nope, not him.
Matter of fact, you go YouTube. You see
No,
a bunch of
I'm
videos
not gonna
with
do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
it.
I don't want to hurt his legacy like that, dog.
Yep, Johnson did.
Oh my god, not the BT owner. Stop.
I looked up something one day, and all his videos popped up when he was campaigning with Trump.
Oh my.
Yeah,
I want to say once they get that money, man, they don't think no more about the suffering and the pain.
Nope, they don't. They
They-
think about their own self.
They forget about that shit.
They're like, "Fuck you, pay me."
Like if you live in the hood for 15, 16 years, now for the rest of your life you've been a millionaire, you forget about that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot where you came from.
We'll definitely do that. They've been doing that. Sorry, motherfuckers.
Why you gotta be all that, dog?
I don't know. They gonna get me down that route again, but these clowns is the worst. The motherfucking Kanye's and the what's his names of the world, Jay-Z. They some piece of shits. Kanye West. Speaking of Kanye West and shit, he had another motherfucking listening party for this motherfucking joint. He still ain't came out with yet.
No, it came out this day.
The third party, he came out with a single of it. The whole joint ain't out. I think he's doing a joint where he took Drake off some shit, then put Jay-Z on it, then took Jay-Z off it. He on something different, man.
Yeah, something wrong. But if you ever see his listening party, the last listening party was a few days ago.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
He lit himself on fire.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him, man?
Yeah.
In his childhood home,
Yeah.
he lit himself on fire.
He had a fire suit on, right?
Yeah, of course.
He an idiot. He gone.
He
They
gone?
talking about Kim Kardashian supposed to be getting back with him or some shit.
Yeah, she ain't let that billion go nowhere.
I don't believe it though. But hey, in her mind, she probably thinking all these kids with this nigga. What the fuck are we breaking up? Ain't nothing else. Ain't nobody gonna want her for her, and she got kids.
There you go.
That's how she think.
So what you saying? Once the chick had kids,
Her personally, nobody gonna want that raggedy
they less of
draw
what
out. What's some man did her ass on tape ass hoe? Ray J flooded that bitch out on. That's her. Now she 40 something. She know anybody gonna want that bitch.
Nobody
Like
don't want
that.
that junk down.
But she a billionaire though.
Jay hit that.
Is that one a billionaire? Or the other one a billionaire?
No, her sister Kendall.
Kendall was big, and Chris.
The one who do the makeup. Because makeup make money.
Yeah, because that's what got Rihanna into.
Yeah, makeup and clothes get you everywhere.
Got to a billion.
That's for sure.
And exploiting the black people culture, rocking cornrows and shit like that. Let that shit slide.
Not good at all.
Also, somebody got a birthday, but we forgot.
Hey, we appreciate y'all though. You know what I'm saying, dog? Raw, uncut, unedited. Every week, 2 days a week is what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's why we don't get the editing where you take out some shit that's dragging or some people cussing, saying some shit. None of that. We got 100, how many, Jay? 170 videos on YouTube. And they all podcasts. Live, uncut, raw. You go on Spotify, Google Podcasts, it's 60-something podcasts, all unedited, raw. There's no editing on our podcast. And we're in the DMV finals as I'm speaking. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's Radical Rail and Jay. You know what I'm saying? As everybody know. You know, this is Gilgo right here. You don't know about that. So what's the day? We've got Wednesday. You know what I'm saying, dog? Shouts out to Craig for having the foundation Cuts for Kids. You know what I'm saying? You know, my folks went down that joint, cut the kids' heads, and shouts out to him. You know what I'm saying? That's how the weekend went. And shouts out to my aunt. She battling cancer. She doing the chemo. You know what I'm saying, dog? So shouts out to her, Aunt Rita. Think about you all the time, player. You know what I'm saying, dog? We get past this shit though. You know, we get past a lot of shit. We can do this too. You know? Shouts out to Aunt Rita. Appreciate you a whole lot. This go. You know what I'm saying, dog? Subscribe, follow, whatever you do in this game. You know what I'm saying, dog? Or watch, listen, whatever you do, whatever your game plan is, dog. Do that for us. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying, dog? Now just listen to this go as we go out. You know what I'm saying, dog? You don't know about this go. This is real shit. Underground, DC shit. You know what I'm saying? Wednesdays, Sundays, we live. 9 o'clock Eastern. All over the place. Twitch, Twitter, live. You know what I'm saying? Catch us on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Wherever you get your podcast at, we dig. You know what I'm saying, dog? Y'all got something to say before we get out of here? Jay?
I know school's starting soon. Get y'all shit together. Get your mind back to the classroom. Cause you got to go.
Red?
Fight the power. Fuck the IRS.
Hey, on this side videos, dog. These videos for y'all to check out. You know what I'm saying, dog?
We got my man love by
Gonna get you, girl. Gonna get you, girl. Geraldine. They don't know about this right here. It's the underground shit. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Hello, baby. Hello, girl. We didn't know you was at Cherie, Geraldine. Wait a minute. Come on. Also, going up to the Lincoln High School, we got over here, baby. And we got to see you back at Miss Shorty. Hello, baby.
10.3K is what we at. Man, that's some nice shit. Let's go. You gotta learn that. You gotta learn this. You gotta learn this. Whatever city you in right now, go is where it's at. DC style. You know what I'm saying? Now, check your boys out. 10G, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Catch your boys. You know what I'm saying, dog? We out. Video here. Check those out too while you at it. You know what I'm saying, dog? Both sides.